44%. So you see
one of them, but this Wisconsin race here with Donald Trump 53%, and the wow counties could be wowing Donald Trump.
Yeah. No, those wow counties outside of Milwaukee are doing very well for Donald Trump. He had to do well over there to offset some of the Milwaukee numbers. Interesting, though, some heavy rains earlier, for about 4 hours in Wisconsin, went right across, went through Madison, went through Milwaukee. You don't know if that held back some of the vote in some areas or not. But, she's not doing as well as she should in Milwaukee. You look at like Florida. I mean, it was a complete and utter blowout in Florida. The propositions went down, for abortion and for marijuana. Trump won huge in Dade County, Miami-Dade. And I'm looking at Long Island, for instance. So Suffolk County, which is eastern Long Island, Donald Trump won by 200 votes 4 years ago. He is historic in how he's doing for a Republican. 4 years ago. He did that with North Carolina. He had to flip, easiest path, flip Georgia. He did it. And if he wins Pennsylvania, it's over.
Well, and that's
building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a...
From here on out, go according to plan perfectly well. And we haven't seen any evidence of that happening, Rob.
No, and look, let's just take Latino men, okay, where he's winning by 10. Now let's go out to Nevada and Arizona, where there are tons of Latino men and Latinos. And you just think about that across the state of Arizona and Nevada. I mean, Arizona has been trending their way. They feel pretty good about Arizona. Nevada, going back and forth. It's a state that they could flip and win. So, I mean, you have to think if it comes down to those Western states, that they're going to feel much better than they would have 4 years ago.
Yeah, of course. John, bringing you into the conversation. Also, New Mexico, he spent some time in Albuquerque. These are places that normally Donald Trump, they're not battleground, but he's connecting with people. To what Rob is talking about, the Latinos, the Blacks. What are some of the highlights that you're looking at right now as we're calling some of these races like Georgia for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I mean, Trump has gotten people to give him a second look. There were a lot of people in 2020. The Democrat strategy worked of make Donald Trump as toxic as possible, sow as much chaos as you possibly could in the process in Washington, make life miserable where people just said, hey, I want to change. Then they got the change. Unfortunately, Democrats, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, the entire Democrat team didn't deliver for those folks. So they're willing to give him a second look. And now all of the things that were negative about Donald Trump are baked into the analysis with all of these minority groups that I think Democrats are going to wake up tomorrow morning and go, wow, some of the groups that we thought we had, on the shelf, they were always going to go for us, are reevaluating whether the Democrats deliver for them. And if Donald Trump is the next president, he will be able, I think, to deliver for these groups and kind of shake up the traditional arrangement in a way that will benefit Republicans in down ballot races, hopefully for years to come.
Excellent point. I believe that is true. John Reed, Rob Astorino, thanks for joining us with your analysis of where we are on this historic election for America. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, let's bring in our next panel to discuss the state of the race. Attorney and GOP strategist and a board overseer at Stanford University's Hoover Institute, John Jordan, is with us.
Also, let's welcome in Ford O'Connell, a GOP strategist, here with us as well. And, I've been kind of nerding out on this granular data, looking at these counties. But
away.
I'm here in my natural form, nerding out with the data. But when you think about, what's really driving voters, Ford, there's a very simple poll that we could all point to that's been consistent no matter who the poll taker is. And that's the right track, wrong track, the country that's been on. Like 70%, as high as 80% in some polls of the people in this country believe that we are on the wrong track over the last 4 years. And what we're learning is that they're not distinguishing between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. They assimilate the two as being one and the same. And if these results hold up where things stand right now, that's what we're seeing as a rebuke on these types of policies.
I completely agree with you. In fact, for an incumbent presidential party to hold the White House, traditionally that number has to be closer to 42%, and only 30% saying the country's on the right track tells you a lot. And I think that's why you haven't had, and maybe soon in the blue wall we're going to see this, not that that's the turnout. The mainstream media are telling us they're going to come out for Kamala Harris. Minorities are not coming out in Pennsylvania and the way they thought, because what independents are telling you, regardless of party, the two issues they care.
What's up, my boy?
What up, bro? And that is why Donald Trump right now is cooking in the Sun Belt. And obviously,
You feeling about what's going on right now, my boy? Did you go vote?
You know I voted, bro.
Okay. I know what side you on, bro. It's okay. That won't happen today. I can't happen today. What's your thoughts so far, though?
Pretty much I knew what was gonna happen. You know, the earlier states that get counted first, it's really not that many people there, like South Dakota and shit. It's gonna be close though.
He gets Pennsylvania, but I think it's over.
Yeah, I thought the shit I saw said she was ahead in Pennsylvania though.
Everybody shit saying different shit, bro. Cause when I'm looking at, he a little bit ahead. I'm looking at the
North
the
Carolina.
election. I'm looking at the election poll map.
Whoever wins Pennsylvania and North Carolina is gonna win, is what I think.
I got my shirt. You feel? My shirt, my boy. You feel?
What that shit say?
You know what it say?
Oh, okay.
Let me see what's going on. Because Morgan say that she ahead, but when I'm looking at it, say 61% reporting. It say he ahead 51%. And she at 48. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Damn, I'm looking at Arizona. They tied right now at 50%. They tied.
Yeah. Arizona's gonna be a big one. Goddamn.
He won Utah. He won Wyoming.
Yeah, of course.
He won Montana.
Of course.
She up in New Mexico though. She gonna win New Mexico. He won Georgia.
He did.
You gotta give him Georgia. I think it's pretty clear he's gonna win Georgia, bro, and North Carolina.
Yeah.
Some polls already done gave him. You know, it depends on the network, bro, because certain networking platforms showing different shit, bro.
They be holding the fuck out longer. Like, I don't know if he's gonna win this here. Like,
because right here, when I'm on Google using the Associated Press.
That's the most
Associated
fastest.
Press to break down who they think.
I think they're the fastest.
Fastest reporting
for the election. I think they are the Associated Press. I think they're the fastest.
Yeah. Morgan say ABC News, but it's like they all saying everything, bro. So it's like, I'm gonna stick with who I got, cause I got Newsmax, and they saying that he already at 242.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? She said they are waiting on more votes from damn counties, though. Okay, that's fair. She said, "Oh snap, Trump is ahead now." Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm telling y'all, bro. He's old, bro. My boy Zach supposed to come in later on. Let me see he come in. His ass be capping though, so we gonna see. I want to get his perspective. How you feel about everything?
They ain't did California yet, have they?
Nah, California. You won't know California. They said you won't know nothing about California until around like 11 o'clock, 11:30. So you're not gonna see results coming in until 11. Cause you gotta realize, bro, where we at,
Yeah,
time is
yeah.
totally different where they at.
They 3 hours
You
ahead
know what I'm
or
saying?
behind.
And right now, when I'm looking at, when I see this too, bro, we gotta wait on Alaska and we gotta wait on
Yeah.
Hawaii. So we probably won't know until like in the morning time. I say we probably won't know who the president until like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., bro. But in Nebraska, there's some results from Nevada supposed to be coming in soon. That's what I'm hearing right now. He said, I want to join. All right, you can join. Hold on.
I'm in that bitch finna go to sleep, nigga. I'm fucking.
He's gonna go to sleep.
I was, nigga. I'm fucking tired.
Let me go back to, let me hear what these niggas talking about, bro.
Great numbers of Latinos. We're seeing great numbers of African Americans who are voting for Donald Trump. What does that say? People don't care what color we are. They want us to be Americans. And that's a beautiful thing we're seeing tonight.
It's a positive message. And it's one also, I think, with a lot of hope. And, you know, when we look at sort of where we're going as a country and people say we're on the wrong track, where is the American dream and who can help best let us build it and build prosperous futures for our children as well? And I loved seeing your daughter out there front and center after Mark Cuban talked about Donald Trump not being behind strong, intelligent women, because there she was and so many others. There were critical errors by some of these surrogates. Also, our sitting president, Joe Biden, calling Trump supporters garbage.
What's your thoughts, Morgan?
On the race right now?
Yes. What's your thoughts?
Well, I think that Trump will win Georgia. I think we're gonna turn back red. To be honest, it seems like Trump is sweeping it out, sweeping her eye, but I know we really have to wait for the West Coast for their results to come in. So
Yeah, we probably won't know who the president is until like 5, 6 in the morning. Because even after the West Coast, we still gotta wait on Alaska and Hawaii, and we won't get no results from Hawaii. We won't get no results from Hawaii until 12. And the last
How many
result
votes?
we're gonna probably be getting is
How many electoral
Alaska.
votes is Hawaii though?
yeah, we don't have to wait on. They're not a
It's probably like
deciding
3 or something.
factor. How
I'm
many
saying
votes they
though.
got?
Shit, hold on. 4.
Nah,
Yeah,
they don't get
we ain't nobody worried about Hawaii unless it comes down to that.
And Alaska got, hold on. Alaska got 3.
Oh, I thought they would have more.
He got Utah though. He got Utah. He got Wyoming. And he got Montana.
Of course.
Man, I need my boy to win, bro.
I'm trying to stay up as long as I can, but
Bro,
Shit
Drew, this
rough.
will be
I was in
history
that
though,
bitch.
bro. This
I almost ain't
what's
make
the
it on here.
Cleveland, man? He'll be the second nigga. He'll be the second since Cleveland to win 2 different terms.
After he lost one though.
Yeah, Cleveland lost 1 too. Got it back.
Yeah.
He'll be the first dude. He'll be the first since him, bro. That's lit, bro. That's lit. Come on, man.
If he lose, it's over.
We gonna see though, bro. If she come back, man, one of the greatest comebacks of all time. Associated Press making it seem like Trump probably gonna blow her out, bro. That's how they got it looking right now. Even Arizona, it's 50% reporting. He up. It's 40. They both got 49% of the vote, but he got 49.7 to her 49.5. He got 904,000. She got 901,000. She got
This
Colorado
House
though. I'm not surprised.
race too.
Mexico. Republicans right now, they got 147. Dems 996. The Dems lost 3 seats. Republicans gained 2 seats.
Yeah.
Based on from the Associated Press.
Harris County, this is home to Houston.
Let's get back into what they talking about.
Thoughts, Lydia? What are you tracking? What are you most hopeful for, and what we're seeing with these results coming in right now?
Well, what we're seeing with the exit
Right,
polling,
when you
we were just
pander,
talking
Drew,
about
that's
it
what happened to you,
before
though.
in Georgia. Trump doing is much better with independent voters. We also saw him outperforming in Texas and in Florida compared to what he did in 2020. So you're seeing this trend with President Trump that he is outperforming than what he did back in 2020. And we know that the margin of error, it's right there. It's razor thin, the polls. But with Trump consistently doing just a little bit better each and every time in each and every county, it looks like a positive trend for Trump. What do you think, Mercedes?
Well, you got to be watching the Hispanic vote. That is really where the Republican Party and the Trump campaign has made enormous inroads. Kamala Harris, she is underperforming by about 20 points among Hispanics. We've also seen in Wisconsin that the black vote, Trump has been able to double the support of the black vote in his favor. This is like,
Wow.
as I think Mike Huckabee explained, it's the realignment of the Republican Party. It's the working man and woman. It's the Hispanics, the blacks. It is fascinating to watch what is happening in this race. And I did get a tip from one of our CPAC leads in Pennsylvania who
whose
said that
TV
one of
is
his
that?
very pessimistic political advisors in
That's
Pennsylvania
Dennis
said
King.
Trump's
Yeah.
going to win
Can't be mine.
Pennsylvania. So this is a
It can't be
It
really,
ain't
mine.
mine. Mine is on
really
YouTube.
fascinating race where Donald Trump, because
Come on,
of,
bro.
I think,
Podcast
his
etiquette,
focus
my
on the
nigga. Damn.
economy, what his vision
Exactly.
has been
Oh
Be
my
a
God.
host.
these common sense policies when it
See, I
comes to the
hear
economy, when it comes
Morgan, you see what I be
to
dealing
the
with?
border,
Like,
when it comes to dealing with national security issues.
So y'all still hear
That's
something?
what's resonating.
nah,
That
you
is
good.
what's
No.
winning, not
Oh,
the
yeah, get off me.
Kamala threat to democracy and everything has to deal with abortion. Obviously, her message fell flat, and the voters are coming out strong for Donald Trump.
Yeah, and for them to in Pennsylvania.
It just shows you, like, bro, you can't just keep using celebrities, bro. You can't get Oprah to come speak to us, and then we gonna change our opinion because Oprah say something, bro. Like, bro, her clothes and stuff was weak, bro. It was just weak. And the people she had up there, they don't seem authentic, bro. And they seem like they're being paid, bro. People see through that, bro. And I think that's what's happening right now, bro. I think people finally see they like, nah, she not the one for us, bro. She not the right fit, the right pick. You know what you see right now, and I think she don't lose, bro.
I like the
I'm
Shannon
confident
interview.
that she's gonna lose. I know we can say slow your roll. It's all right, bro. He pandering. Like, they ain't trying to ask nobody no tough questions, bro. They don't rock with it. They're not trying to ask people tough questions. They're not trying to ask people questions that people really want to hear, bro.
And
They doing this dick
she
right.
didn't go
I
to
ain't got time.
she didn't go to like the real grassroots black people. It was like you said, it was all celebrities, you know.
Yeah, bro. She go to the state, right? All these, bro. Anytime black politicians trying to get like the black vote, or they trying to get down with the people to vote for them, they go to the same people. They go to the Breakfast Club. They go to All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. Even though why are you going on there promoting weed and stuff? That's the one thing, but that's stupid. Then they'll go on show like Club Shay Shay, bro. They go on club knowing they're not gonna get no hard questions, bro. It's gonna be softball, bro. They know it's gonna be softball, so they go on those. They go on those platforms. All
if
they want to do is try to just dick ride them all day.
Yeah, or if they go on them platforms and they like kind of try to hold them accountable, the audience of them platforms will jump on them. Like, why you ask them the tough question? Like they did with Obama when he went on the Breakfast Club.
Okay, they never gonna ask you the tough questions.
No, they asked him tough questions.
Or like
the Breakfast Club audience was like, why was you being mean to Obama? It was that shit. Like, nigga, he's a politician. We can ask him whatever. He worked for us. We can ask him whatever the hell we want to ask.
But look though, let's see, a Breakfast Club, they fold though, because they did do that. Well, when people call them out, next time they have somebody on there, they don't do that.
Yeah,
they
do
do
it all the time.
business.
Yeah, they didn't.
They don't stand on being. They don't, bro. As soon as
no, they did not.
They care more about how the fans feel instead of trying to get the truth out. And that's the problem, bro. Sometimes you got to say, nah, forget that. Let's get the truth out, bro. But that's what happens when you pander so much to people.
Yeah.
When you pander so much to people, bro, you got to stay on code. You can't pick and choose when you want to be real. You gotta stay on code. Cause when you don't,
Yeah,
the people that help you, that help build you and blow you up, they'll turn on you, bro. So
yeah.
it makes sense for them to fold and be like, yeah, we sorry, we're not gonna do that no more. And they don't. Only time you see them really try to like go at somebody to get the tough questions out of them is when it's Republican up there. But Vivek, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Guys like that, Larry
It's
Elder,
only
he
time
go up
you
there,
see
they
that.
gonna ask a
Only
whole bunch
time
of
you see
questions.
that is when it's the opposite. Like if it's a Democrat going to a Republican show or a Republican going to a Democratic show. It's Joe Rogan is probably it's very few neutral, just knowledgeable people
Yeah.
trying to figure out which side is better. It's very few.
Yeah.
It ain't no platform. It's very few platforms like that. Like
I like Patrick Bet David. I think it don't
he's
matter
good.
who
He's
up there.
good.
He gonna tell you who he going for though. But just because he going for that person, don't mean he's not gonna ask no tough questions. I'll give
Yeah.
them ask them a question and make them think before they speak. You know what I'm saying? I like him, bro. Like to me, bro, neutral to me. Like, some people think neutral is just like, oh, he don't say he's a conservative or he don't say he's a liberal or stuff like that. Neutral to me, you can say what your stance is. Just when you interview
Yeah.
people, be fair,
It's just
bro.
how you ask
That's
the
all I
question.
care about, bro. If you a Democrat, yeah, if you a Democrat, but be a Democrat, bro. But when you interviewing somebody that's not one, be fair. Don't try to you use them to gain some clout or try to have a big moment on Instagram
Or try to
some shit like that. That's
railroad
what
them.
people
Yeah.
do, bro. People use these niggas for clickbait. Yeah, they use niggas for clickbait. And vice Republicans too, bro. You're a
Yep.
Republican, bro. Be fucking fair, bro. Be
Yeah.
fair in your criticism, bro. Like you can have criticism, you critique somebody, but be fair though. Don't try to overblown or try to make that person look worse than what it really is, bro. 'Cause that's what you see a lot of times. But a lot of shit be overblown and nigga, it's about moments and clickbait and likes, bro. That's all it
Yeah.
really is, bro. It ain't really about being authentic and trying to really understand the problem. It's about, okay, this is gonna be a big moment on Instagram. This is gonna get a lot of likes. It's gonna get a lot of views.
Yeah.
These folks talking about.
Made the canal a reality, and the feat helped make America a world power. You're watching An American Moment.
One Parent is an initiative by Humanity, a registered charity in the US and Canada. They provide sustainable food, water, healthcare, education, jobs, and resources
Why are
to
we not
vulnerable
skipping?
single mothers and widows, as well as orphans
Oh, I'm so sorry. I
in
didn't know this.
hotspots around.
And on these Senate races, let's start in Pennsylvania and take a look at where things stand right now. And as you can see, there's a lot of red here on the map. The other thing we've seen as well in the last few minutes is Donald Trump starting to build on his lead. He's at 50% now. Kamala Harris is at 48%. Again, 66% of the votes have been counted thus far. Again, Donald Trump with the lead in Pennsylvania. We just want to caution you, though, things do tend to change
What is that
sometimes
white area?
when they bring in the votes after the fact, and we will be watching this very closely.
White area, right
some more
here?
votes have just
Yeah, what
come
city
in.
is that?
67% of the precincts now
Ooh, I
reporting
don't
all their
know.
votes.
I couldn't.
And again, Donald
I
Trump
couldn't
has a
even tell
slight
you.
lead there, though we were cautioned that it could take a little while to
I think
find
those
out the
are
ultimate
where
result
they're
for
still
Pennsylvania.
waiting to get
Let's head
votes,
over
maybe?
to
Yeah, if that's a
Wisconsin
black
right
ass
now.
city. I'm
We
trying
were
to see if
talking about
like
this
that's a black
before.
city or
Donald
like
Trump
some
also
country
building his
shit.
lead a little bit here, 60%
Yeah, I
of the
don't know
votes
Pennsylvania
in
like
some of these
that.
lower counties,
I
like
know
down
Philly is
here
blue.
in Wisconsin. They went for
Man.
Joe
Philly,
Biden
Look,
this
Pittsburgh.
time
hey,
around. They are going for Donald
the
Trump
Associated
this time
Press
around. All
saying
right, let's take a
Kamala
look at these
Harris
Senate
got
races too in
California and she
Pennsylvania
got Washington.
and Wisconsin as well. In
Yeah.
Pennsylvania,
Dang,
Washington
when
looks
they
State.
like
start
Bob
counting
Casey is
California?
losing now to Dave McCormick
They
here.
already
A
did.
razor-thin
They already saying she
margin, less
won.
than a point there.
California
Already
Again,
always
with
go blue though.
64% of the precincts reporting their votes so far. And again, remember, Bob Casey was favored by several points in most of the polls coming into this race. So this shows you how Dave McCormick and Donald Trump are both outperforming.
She
I'm
can
sorry, what's
still
that, Brittany?
win
Can you
depending
repeat
on
that?
where that white is.
Okay,
Yes,
so
he
we're going to
really
call California
can.
for Kamala Harris. A lot of electoral college votes, but no surprise there. Let's go take a look at our national Senate map and head into Wisconsin because Eric Hovde has just jumped into the lead by 1/10 of 1 percentage point right now. Again, this is a razor-thin margin, but a lot of the polls had Democrat incumbent Tammy Baldwin
They just
up
called
by
it too,
several
Morgan.
points
So they
coming
just
into the
called it.
race. So it appears at this point that Eric Hovde, the Republican challenger in this race, is outperforming what the pollsters said. 58% of the votes have come in. Some of these southern counties in
Lord.
Wisconsin, that went for Joe Biden in 2020 are
That's
going
crazy.
for Tammy Baldwin. But again, Eric Hobby is picking up some ground there in Wisconsin. So there's a look at the presidential races in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin and those key Senate races as well. Bianca, back to you.
All right, John, thank you. And again, California, no surprise that it went to Kamala Harris.
yeah,
but
no surprise
clearly,
there.
we are going to
She
be
got a
calling
big
races
jump,
as
though.
they come in, and we are very glad to be calling right now.
She did.
Idaho. We are calling Idaho for Donald
did.
Trump. The polls have just closed
Idaho,
there at 11
let's
o'clock
go.
on the East Coast. Also
knew
closing
that.
Oregon and Washington and California.
Let's go.
Idaho
Idaho,
going to
Idaho. There
Donald.
ain't no niggas in
Also
Idaho.
is the state of
She finna get Oregon too, y'all.
Georgia, and we also called
She finna get
North
Oregon.
Carolina earlier for Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Let's
Kamala
get
Harris
out
finna
to
get
where
Oregon.
some of the festivities are. Our John Huddy at West Palm Beach, where the Trump campaign has a watch party. John, you're having a lot of fun mingling with some of the people
That
there
shit
in
probably
the room.
lit.
So
His
tell
watch
us,
party. I know that whole
what are they
jumping.
saying about all the races being
Right?
called for Donald Trump?
Mingling. I wish I was mingling with all the people in the room. That would be wonderful. I've been able to slip off the riser here to go grab some chips and a Coke every now and again, stretch my legs.
It
But
gets
look,
heated up, bro.
people are
It is.
optimistic.
It
They're
really
excited. They're
is.
nervous. I've heard a lot of people say, man, I'm
Like
so
it's
nervous.
halftime. We in
I
the
was talking
third
to one
quarter.
Trump supporter who's been very active with the campaign here in Florida and really nationally, for that matter, particularly the Get Out the Vote effort that Donald Trump has really been pushing, and this particular supporter has been involved. And she told me, I know we got to take a breath. I know we have to let the numbers come in. We have to be patient, but I want this to be over. I just want this to, end now, though most people understand that it could take some time. And,
Yeah.
I think it's looking more and more, Bianca, John, like former President Trump is probably not going to
Yeah,
come
this gonna be a
really
tight
within the
race.
next hour, getting close. We're
Get close
less than an
as
hour
it's gonna be
to
close.
midnight. So more than
Yeah.
likely, if
That's
he,
good, man.
when he does come here, and we're all assuming he will come here at some point, it's probably going to be in the overnight hours, very early morning hours, as we continue
She
to
got
get the
Maine,
results. And as
dang,
it's really
man.
a toss-up in some of these states, including
She
the blue
got
wall
Maine,
states. But one of the
Vermont,
things that
New
we're
Hampshire,
seeing,
All that shit
that
up
we
there.
saw here in
Massachusetts,
Florida,
Rhode
particularly
Island,
Miami-Dade County,
Connecticut,
I talked about
All
this
that.
earlier. I'm not going to
New
go on and
Jersey,
on and be redundant
Delaware,
about it, but
Maryland,
is a surge,
District of
is a
Columbia.
big support among Hispanic, among Latino voters.
You got
Nationally,
Virginia
particularly
right
some of
now.
those blue wall
She,
states,
Yep.
Wisconsin, Pennsylvania,
He
and
gonna win
Michigan
North Carolina
as
though.
well. Again, even though it remains
yeah,
a
he finna
toss-up,
win, bro. It's
I understand
87%.
that.
He at
But
50.
breaking down the numbers, we're seeing a lot of
She
Hispanic,
gonna get Oregon
Latino
though.
voters voting for Trump. Not only here in Florida, but nationally as well. And in those blue wall states, this is something that I talked about last week as well. And really the last couple of weeks, John and Bianca, quickly, since 2021,
70%
there's been
Donald
a
Trump at
surge in
51
illegal
right now.
migrants in a lot of these areas, particularly those blue wall
Pennsylvania.
states. So the border crisis, Trump's message about fixing the border,
It's
about
crazy, bro.
about immigration, that's really resonated with people, as we're seeing, and I think we're seeing that, not only in Florida but nationally as well, along, of course, with the economy as well. You guys, back to you.
You're right. He had a news conference the other day at Mar-a-Lago and unveiled that ad with the mother of Jocelyn Nungaray, the 12-year-old from Houston who was found strangled. 2 illegals charged with her murder. And it was so powerful. And he's been playing it at the rally. So I think you're right, John.
Kamala Harris win. How would you feel?
I'm
We're
waiting on that
doomed.
20K. I'm waiting on that 20K she said we get if she win. Nigga, what the fuck you mean? I'm waiting on
Right. Then
that.
you get that 6,000, Drew.
Yeah. That's what I'm waiting on. That's what how I'ma feel. Shit. Waiting on that shit right there. Like, all right, I did what I'm
I'm
supposed.
gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna be disappointed, bro. I just think women, if she become president, women gonna be wilding, bro. There's gonna be so many. There's gonna be everybody gonna think they got a dick now when she become president. Everybody gonna have a dick. I just hope.
I just hope she
Man,
don't fuck with the
hope.
gun shit. That's my only thing. Like, leave the guns alone.
She is, bro. She is, bro.
I would be disappointed
We're gonna
too.
be soft. We're gonna be soft as a
Yes.
country, bro. That's why
We're
I
gonna
can't
look
do
weak.
it. Hell,
Especially the state we're in
we
now,
gonna
all
look weak as fuck.
these wars we're involved in. Like they are waiting. Like these other people are waiting for us to fall.
I mean, we still the best military, no matter who the president is.
We are, but it's more like
It's still the perception though, bro. Like how people
yeah.
gonna look at us, it's still gonna be like, these
I ain't
nigga
worried
really
about that.
voted this lady in this bitch. Like
Nigga,
Putin and laughing at us right now. Like these niggas
I mean, he
retarded.
won't run up though. You
Trump,
can laugh all you want from way over there, but like, what you gonna do about it?
yeah,
Not a
he
damn
won't
thing.
run up though, but still though, that the respect is lost though.
I
The
mean,
respect that we have garnered, for hundreds of years will be lost.
I don't feel like that.
I do, bro. I do. So what country had Brazil? I think Brazil, one of them. They did something like that,
Germany.
bro. Germany, yeah, and people laughing at them, bro. You go look at the reports about that. Them other countries laughing at them. Y'all really
I
did.
don't know
Y'all
about
really
that.
really want to make that decision. Man, them folks laughing at them, bro.
I mean, again, you can
The United
laugh.
States for us to be. What you about to say?
I mean, I would just say like you can laugh all you want, but I mean, again, like I don't care. I mean, I don't give a fuck what people say about me. That's just the thing about me. I really, honestly, truly don't care.
It ain't about that though, nigga. It's about the country though, bro.
I mean, you talking about the perception. Like, I don't get. Who cares?
You should care.
I just think
Can she
more
do the job? Is my
countries
thing, and I think she can. I
No,
think she can do the job.
no,
more
she
countries
can't.
would try us though. That's what I think would
Oh,
I'm
happen.
saying,
And
bro.
then
The country
they
gonna
got
try
us
it, bro.
involved with this war with Ukraine and Iraq. It's just she's just like, I'm over the wars. I just think her winning would make us vulnerable. Even though
Yeah.
like nobody really touching our military, I just think it'll just stir the pot. Like
I mean, but y'all understand we've had attacks on U.S. soil with men in charge before. So I'm just trying to I'm
yes,
missing the point.
attacks will happen, but I am like I'm a supporter of Trump, especially since he's just pro-American. Like, why are we sending our soldiers to fight for Ukraine? Like, why are we sending our money over there? Fuck them.
I agree with
Like,
that.
just it's like I don't know.
And Drew, you saying though, oh yeah, people have tracked this before. I think it's gonna be that times more, bro. With her, bro, I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
you, people not gonna take us serious, bro. And I'm just trying to tell you that people not, bro, at all. People are not gonna take us in. You can say you don't care, but you a man though, bro. You got this woman running the country. So as men, we don't care, but in reality, bro, you gotta look at the whole point, bro. This is a bad look on America, bro. We let this happen, bro. It just is, bro.
And then can she
It really
make
is.
those gut-wrenching decisions? Like when we go
Exactly.
to war, you're killing women and children.
Right.
Like, are you able to take your emotions out of this and make those decisions for us? So that's why I wasn't a fan of a woman becoming president.
I mean, I feel like she can take her emotions out of it with the job she's had to do, locking motherfuckers up. So, I mean, because that's a motionless job. You got to go in here and lock all these people up at record numbers, which she did.
72% reporting Pennsylvania, Donald Trump 51, Kamala Harris 47.
I'm not jumping on Pennsylvania because the counties that they're waiting for are Democratic.
But
So it's gonna make a difference
It's
when
gonna make
those
a
votes
difference,
come
though.
in.
But I think it's gonna shock you. But I think he's gonna win Pennsylvania
The same thing that happened last year, though.
because Newsmax even
last
saying that
last
it's
election.
a pretty good chance he wins.
Newsmax on their own thing. Like I don't know. I
I
never
mean,
even heard of them. And the
you Newsmax
numbers
the
are
ones.
not. They got Trump at like 240 something votes. Like
Yeah, because they have him because how they doing it, they looking at it like this. They saying even though it ain't, they already giving him North Carolina and Georgia. That's one of the main reasons why
I didn't know that.
they already gave him North Carolina and Georgia already. That's why
I'm
it looked like that.
I'm like, what I miss?
Because really it's not done yet because it's at 88%. in North Carolina at 88% too. But Newsmax already done gave they already done gave the Georgia and North Carolina to Trump.
Yeah, I
And I
think
ain't
she
gonna
had her
I ain't gonna
chance in
lie.
office.
I ain't gonna lie. Part of the reason I think she not gonna win is because of like what y'all saying. I don't think America is gonna let a woman run shit. I don't think we're gonna let
But we don't
Yeah,
need that. We don't
we
need
not
that,
there
bro.
yet.
people not comfortable with a woman in charge yet. It's just not.
Bro, it's
But if
just
she
the
win, I want that
nature, the
20K
nature.
though.
Yes, if she win, congrats to her, bro. I'm be a little disappointed though, but it ain't gonna change how I view my life and what I'm gonna keep trying to strive for. But at the same time, that's who I prefer, Trump, bro. It's all right,
Yeah.
make America great again. Like, come on, let's do it. Let's do it, man.
Yes, Trump will make sure America is priority, not all these immigrants and
Bro.
all these other
I do
countries
agree
we
with
involved
that.
with. Like, bruh.
I don't like the immigrant thing. And she won.
Yeah,
And she got a white husband. A lot of people ain't talking about that.
exactly. And ain't black herself. Have you
Yes.
seen Candace Owens breakdown? She's going through her whole family tree. Like,
Candace Owens got a white husband though. So shit. She can't say shit.
But Candace Owens ain't
but
blackity black though. Candace Owens not trying to portray herself as a blackity black person.
yeah, she's
Well, I mean,
not.
yeah. Yeah.
So it don't matter. Like Candace Owens, she's a neutral person. She just call out how she see it. She's not trying to persuade people to do stuff because her skin color, like Kamala Harris trying to do. Black being a black woman, this and that. Like,
Like
so,
going
but you
on
ain't
BET
there's no black man.
Awards. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't where your husband at. You ain't gonna bring him there because he don't fit BET. Come on, bro. He ain't
No.
black.
right, and she's
So, like,
screaming all this women's rights. Like her husband Jewish?
Yes. Yes, he is.
I was gonna sing the Peter Griffin song, bro. I should gonna get cut off.
At least
They're gonna
goddamn
copyright my joint.
at least Obama had a black like family. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but he was engaged to a white woman though.
That's one of my you
Yeah,
said what?
wasn't he about to marry a white woman though?
Well,
Yeah,
that's what he grew up around. I mean,
yeah,
but when
proximity,
when the
bro.
rubber met the road, he came home. So that's all that matters.
I mean,
Time
I,
I'm a
when the
I don't
rubber
have a
motherfucker.
met the road, he came
problem.
home.
I don't have a problem with interracial dating.
I don't care, bro. Proximity,
Yeah, I don't
bro.
care.
First of all, people not dating people just because they skin color. It's called proximity, bro.
Yeah.
Every like that word. It's reason why that's a word, my nigga. You're gonna mess with people who's in the same environment you're in.
Right.
So like that shit, like for people to sit here and try to make it seem like black folks are just picking out, oh, she's black, I don't want her, she's white. You sound dumb as fuck, bro. It's proximity, bro. Like just proximity. Like I went to school, I went to KIPP Atlanta Collegiate. That was majority black women. So of course I'm a meet a Morgan or somebody like that there. If I went to North Atlanta or Grady, it might be a little different. I might have a white girl. So like, bro, you can't. It's stuff just
Yeah.
stupid, bro. And the problem is, I don't care that Kamala Harris got a black husband, but when you're trying to pitch out that you're this black person, you got to stand on that, bro. You can't pick that you're for the black this and that, then your husband don't look like. You're trying to shame other people for not voting for you because you a black woman, but you don't got no black man. You trying to shame black men for not voting for you, but you
Yeah,
ain't got
and
no black man. Come on,
whenever
bro.
you try to pander to the blacks part, you go to the most degenerate part. Somebody shaking their ass. Somebody famous for shaking their ass, literally. Oh my God. Like, yeah.
Agree, bro. And that's the problem. That's the problem, bro. Like Barack
But I
Obama,
don't
we
want
wouldn't
Trump.
care.
I don't want Trump finger on the trigger either with no military shit.
We
He's
was
too
straight,
volatile.
our military was straight, bro. He was in office. We ain't do nothing crazy.
No, but I don't want some shit to
Soldiers were
pop off
home.
and he in charge either though. So that's my
I hear
thing.
you, Drew. I hear
Because
you. Trump, he talk crazy
He not gonna
sometimes.
do
We
that.
gotta we
He'll
gotta
He just be
set shit
acknowledge
talking,
it.
off. You
bro.
got to
Y'all
be
take
quiet.
everything he said.
He be talking too. I just
Trump is
wish
like
he
that.
would
His
shut up
granddaddy. He just
sometimes.
talk. No, he gonna tell you how he feel, bro. I like that.
Cause sometimes
Nah,
he
but he
just be
talked too
talking
much.
reckless.
Like
Then come on now.
he can be off
That's
the
the
dome
only
too.
Who
thing about
cares though,
him.
bro? That's why he's so relatable though, cause we all do that. You know what I'm saying though? Like the stuff y'all saying he should stop doing. That's why people find him relatable.
I
I
just
try
think
to
he's
I
more
Motherfucker
try not to
try to
say
authentic.
say
too much.
He's more authentic than Kamala.
He pop his shit just like everybody else.
No, he do. He definitely do that. He off the top with it too.
High chickening out. Look at high chickening out. I really don't have much to say on that. Chickening out. All right, my nigga. It's okay you chickening. You want to come up, be your perspective. It's cool. You see what I see too. It's okay. It's okay, my boy.
How do you see who's in
No,
here?
yeah.
Or I can't see that. Only y'all.
Yeah. Only me and Drew can see it.
So y'all got
Now he can
special
add people on.
privileges.
Yeah, he an admin. He an admin, so he can add people on. He can put videos out here too. Let's see what my boy talking about. Bernie Moreno speaks after flipping Ohio seat. Okay. For the GOP. Okay.
I can't tell you what this means. This is the greatest honor of my life to represent you in Washington, D.C., and I will not let you down. Thank you so much.
All right, that was Bernie Moreno, the new senator-elect from Ohio. He'll replace
No,
Sherrod
Ohio
Brown there in
Senator.
the Senate. And you take a look at
Dang.
these poll numbers coming in. Something started to change around the third week of October. Sherrod Brown had been favored there, but Bernie Moreno overtook Sherrod Brown in the polls. They were projecting Bernie Moreno to win 48 to 46%, but as you saw there, winning by 5 points, not 2 points. So this, again, is another example where we've seen Republicans outperform Democrats and outperform the polls, and also the coattails of Donald Trump.
He even said it's not about being Republican now, and he talked about the power of prayer. And I just want to go back to you, David, for a minute. I ran into Russell Brown at the RNC, and it is people like that coming back to Jesus, returning to faith. And I feel a spiritual revival in this country. And, you know, you listen to that small, still voice of God. And I just have to say, one of my favorite scriptures, Isaiah 43:19, it comes up when I'm, you know, just doing one thing or another. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in
It's
the
official.
wasteland.
Drew. He got North
Do you
Carolina.
feel like there is this
He
moment in
does?
our nation where there's
Yeah.
permission to talk about God and
Yeah, we
Jesus
use
He got
again?
North
We
Carolina.
just heard the power of prayer there.
And
After
I just
89%
wanted
reporting,
to
they
share
gave it to
that
him.
as
Again,
well.
But the
Can I weigh in
governor
on
is
this for a second?
Democrat.
Because, you know, Governor
That's
Huckabee
crazy.
made that point also, that we were returning to American values, to true
It's
values.
crazy
And I
though, Drew,
wonder
because
how
Raleigh,
much Jim
Fayetteville,
Mark
Walz
Robinson
hurt
lost
Charlotte,
bad.
and
and
Greensboro,
she had a
all
terrible
blue.
campaign,
All
and
them were
she
blue.
didn't answer questions, and
Yeah,
she was awful in many
yeah.
ways.
That's
But
how
Tim
And
Walz,
Pennsylvania
I
go.
think
it still
they
went to him.
thought maybe
I mean,
he
that's how
checked the boxes that they
Pennsylvania gonna be
needed.
though.
You
That's
know, a
exactly how
white guy
Pennsylvania
who
gonna be.
was
Right.
in the military and he was a hunter,
And
but they
Wisconsin.
didn't know that he abandoned his.
Yeah, mute the video. Okay.
Oh no, I was just saying that's how Pennsylvania and Wisconsin gonna be though. But those still
That's
might go
crazy.
blue though.
Wow, this is crazy. Oh no, yeah, I look like she getting swept.
Yeah, because the Republican governor for North Carolina got smoked, bro. We got a Democratic governor. We got Stein.
Nah, Morgan, she coming up. Pennsylvania, she at 48%. It's 76%. She coming up. She just at 47. She at 40, so she climbing up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She only got 200 less vote counts than him for
Is
Pennsylvania
she
right now.
like with Trump? I ain't worried about the gun shit with Trump. That's my main shit: guns and these immigrants, and then a bunch of other little stuff.
In the reality, bro, she's gonna try to change gun laws, bro. They're trying to tell you, bro. She is, bro. To tell you, because females say, "Hey, we don't need no guns like that." She's gonna do it, bro. She'll do everything to please women. So let's say she do 4 terms and leave, her legacy's gonna be she was in office, she took care of the women. So that's what she gonna do, bro. Anything that the females want, she gonna do. That's why we can't have that in office. It's sorry. And that ain't misogyny. That's just real, bro. We can't have that.
But it's
It's
not
like
like the
it's like Barack Obama. It's like Barack Obama. His legacy's on. Oh, I did lots for gay people. It's gonna be for her. Same thing gonna be with her. It's gonna be about women. I did
That
other
ain't all
for
he
even though
did
he
though. He
ain't
did a
do
lot of
nothing in
stuff.
office.
He did a lot of different stuff.
Come on, bro. Let's stop that.
He started using drones. That's a big thing.
He was better on the border than Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
He started using drones in the war, so like that stopped people getting killed a lot.
But hella people got killed when Obama was
Started the
president.
drone
Bro.
strike shit. But no, he ended the war in whatever though. That was under him.
But at what cost?
What do you mean? At what cost? What was we over there for?
A lot of people died though. Joe Biden just sent them back.
Yeah, but I'm saying he did. This is before Joe Biden. Obama ended the war in Afghanistan though. So he didn't just do a lot for gay people. He did a lot for gay people, but he did a lot of other stuff as well. A lot of things. We was in a recession when Obama got in office. He got us out of that.
But what's the biggest thing he can hang his hat on, bro?
When he got us out the recession.
Bro. You can't give him that, bro. Stop
Economic collapse, and he got us out of that shit.
Yeah, because he was the president.
What the fuck
He
you
was
mean?
08. He became president. You making it seem like he did something spectacular. Like, brother, it was done. Bush term was over. It had to be a new president.
Right, but he could have shit the bed, and we could have been in a recession for
Shit
another
was
4
already
years.
doing this. You can't give him credit for that.
What?
I can't give him credit for that, bro. That's just me though. I can't give him credit for that. I don't hear people in 2008. I don't hear people in I don't hear people, and I hear people talk about the recession 2008. I don't hear Barack Obama's name being brought up, bro. I'm just sorry. I don't hear nobody saying, bro,
who you talking to about it?
Huh? I'm just saying
you
in general,
talking
I
to?
see people speak on the recession. I'm watching Anton Daniels. I'm watching people in Detroit speak on it because people in Detroit, they got a lot of them was fucked up because of that. They're not saying Barack Obama's name, bro.
So who do you think fixed it though? That's what I'm trying to get you to answer.
Well, who do I think fixed it? Bro, usually when the economy drop down, they gotta go up, bro. So when we lose, when shit hit the fan, bro, shit gotta eventually it's gonna come back up. I can't get that to the president, bro.
But if Trump would have did it, you would have been like, yeah, he fixed the economy and all this other
I
shit.
wouldn't.
Well, I think Obama had a decent
I
economy,
wouldn't do that.
though. Trump inherited a decent economy. I'll say that.
I'm not gonna give you something just because you was president during a time of people was fucked up.
But you got it's an intricate process though. The economy is not just some shit you look at and you hit a button and fix. You got to bail the right niggas out so the right shit so people on the ground it's a domino effect. So if you bail out the car niggas, then people can get a car easier. But if you bail out everything, then the dollar gonna go to shit. So you got to be very smart in what you're doing. You're not giving him enough credit at all.
Do you give Joe Biden credit for COVID, post-COVID?
What do you mean post-COVID?
Do you give him? Do you think Joe Biden got us out of COVID?
He wasn't the president during COVID, was he?
Yes, he was. Yes,
Okay.
he was. Like you gotta realize when the recession happened in 2008, bro, that was between Bush. That was between Bush leaving office and Barack Obama coming into office, bro. Same thing with COVID. When COVID happened, that was Donald Trump leaving, Joe Biden coming in. So do you give him credit for getting us out of that, or we was gonna get out of it anyway?
So COVID wasn't Trump and Biden.
It was when it both was in office when it hit. It both just like the recession.
Okay, so you blame the person if you're doing the recession thing, what people do is like you mad at the person who it collapses under, and then the person who fixes it is how it is said who fixed it. Like, so yeah.
Say that one more time, my boy.
Wait, what?
You glitched, bro. You glitched. You did a glitch, bro. You did a real human glitch.
I don't see the relevance of COVID and the recession, but Trump said COVID wasn't even real at first.
Yeah.
So I do give Biden credit for getting us out of it because at least he took it serious enough to.
It's funny, I say
act
he
like
said it
was a
wasn't real,
disease.
but also then he gave us them checks. Wasn't it him that gave us all them checks?
What did that got to do with COVID though?
What you mean? What you mean had to do with COVID? Niggas can't work no more. Them checks ain't help out.
It's a lot of niggas getting locked up for them checks too right now.
No, I'm not talking about the PPP loan, bro.
Unemployment. People were getting
No, Trump done
600 a
that.
week.
Was that Trump though, or was that something else?
That was
Trump was in
Trump.
office. No, Trump was in office when that happened, bro.
Yeah.
Then when Joe Biden took over, they just kept it, bro.
But the
So I'm
unemployment
saying, do you
industry,
give
if you
them?
can't, the unemployment industry is going to get like it's not some bullshit. Like you're gonna get money if you can't come to work.
So what about the
And the rent shit
2,400
too.
everybody was getting? Yeah,
That's
we
why
can hear
rent
you.
high now because people was bullshit not paying rent because it was moratoriums and shit. So Trump did that. He fucked up the rent, basically. Trump the reason rent high now. Shit.
You went right now. Some people got it. It's 214 to 272. I mean, 214 to 172. There's just a lot of stuff going on. See, one thing about me, bro, I can't do the like going downtown interviewing people shit. Like, I just can't do
I
that.
could
That
do
ain't
that.
for me, bro.
I could do
I
it.
can not for no politics. Like for like Comic-Con, I'll do it. You know, ask people about it. Not politics, bro. But you gonna meet a dumbass nigga just saying stupid shit. But I ain't got time, bro. I want to be able. I want to have intelligent conversation, but at the same time, it's content, though, right? So, niggas saying some dumb shit, you can use it for content.
I mean, you got to show
I
how
just ain't
stupid
got.
people are, though.
I just ain't got the patience, bro. I'm just sorry. Cause then you got people that just want to argue just to argue, bro. It's just like, bro, like you just
That's why I
wrong,
told my
bro. But
girl, I
people,
was like, I was taking her to vote today, and she had the little pamphlet and shit. I was like, don't walk in there with no fucking pamphlet of nothing, like, because they gonna fucking like you don't know who the fuck gonna be like, why you vote for this person? Don't walk in there with no pamphlet of no party on that bitch. Like, don't ever do that shit.
yeah.
I kind of had to fuss her out
Yeah.
a little bit. She was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. I was like, yeah, like don't do that shit.
You got to. Cause the people, bro, people be doing too much, bro. Me, I don't care. Like I said, I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna vote for. I want to vote for you. Vote for you. Want to vote for. But people, you got some sensitive ass people out here, bro, who see something they gotta ask you, why you voting for him? Why you voting for her? Like, who cares, bro?
None of
Vote
your
for who you
damn
want to vote
business.
for, bro, and be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, vote for who you want to vote for and be quiet, bro. Why do you care?
It's okay to ask
Why do you
why.
care so much?
It's okay to
But
ask why,
Man,
yeah, I think it's
ask. People
okay.
not
but I can tell you it ain't none of your
People are not
fucking business
asking
too,
okay
though.
for a while. Though. People are asking to argue, bro. That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro. It's more people asking to argue than trying to understand, bro. And that's why I
yeah.
don't like talking to people about it. Because
Just
it's
have
not
fake
like, oh, you say
arguments.
why, then you because then it'd be like this. Okay, let's say like Morgan saying it's okay to say why. Okay, you going for what you call it? Yeah, why? You explain it to them, right? And they still want to argue. Like he's a racist. Like so, it's like, bro, it's like it's a lose-lose situation, bro. And the argument never gonna end, bro. Like the argument is gonna keep continuing because he gonna say they call him nigga race. Then you gonna be like, no, he not. And it's gonna be an argument, bro. People asking to argue, bro. People not asking to really get a genuine understanding, and you can still disagree. But people are not trying to. People want to argue and be annoying, bro. That's all it is, bro.
I'm sorry. Y'all was
I don't see people that's the opposite side. They saying, okay, well, you going for what you calling it? Yeah. Why? Well, okay, I disagree, but I feel you though, and just leave it
I do
like
that.
that. That's what it should be, bro. It should be. I disagree with you. You ain't gotta say you disagree. You just like okay, you just keep it pushing. You can disagree in your head. I do it all the time. I be like okay, and keep it pushing, bro. Because they right, they can do what they want to do. But you got people, why? No, why you going? It's like no, you should live with this. Like they trying to tell you their perspective. It's like, bro, you asked me about my perspective. Now you trying to tell me yours. So you trying to start an argument. I didn't ask you who you vote for. You asked me who I'm voting for. I don't care about your perspective. If I cared, I would have asked you.
Oop.
Let's get back to it. Let's see what they talking about.
Time before the final results are in. But right now, Bianca, things are looking very good for Donald Trump.
Especially that blue wall, Wisconsin, Michigan. Let's bring in our panel now. We have the editor-in-chief at the Post Millennial, Libby Emmons, and also former Trump campaign aide and author of Wicked Game, Rick Gates. Welcome in. Great to have you with us. You know, you said it's election day, it's election night. Soon it's going to be election morning, and we are watching this. Rick, get into the head of Kamala Harris right now in the campaign.
Oh,
Because all we
y'all,
can do is do what
dang.
we're doing is watch and wait.
He still got Pennsylvania.
Well, I think right now they're not making any more comments, and I think that they are watching the votes slowly
She
slip away
officially
in
got
a lot of
Oregon.
the key states.
And she
And look,
officially got
I
New
think,
Mexico.
over the course of the next 24, 48 hours, when they start analyzing things, they're going to realize
Yeah, I heard
that a lot of
You said what?
She officially got Oregon and New Mexico.
She do?
Yeah.
Damn. Oregon?
Yeah, she got Oregon. They
There's a lot of
officially
white
gave her
people in Oregon, bro.
And she officially got New Mexico too.
Right. What's in Oregon?
It's white people. Like Oregon is a racist ass state back in the day.
It's
That's why I'm
crazy though, because
surprised.
Trump was just winning Minnesota, now she winning. Dang.
I got one thing to say. Y'all was saying y'all want what was y'all saying? A strategic whatever the fuck. President Trump ain't look strategic on that assassination shit where he stuck his head back out to get shot again. Like, why the fuck? I don't want no president that can get possibly.
The only thing
he not smart. Like he should have been getting the fuck up out of there. I don't want no president that's like that. No, be real, nigga. Get the fuck on.
The only thing I say that Donald Trump was wrong, and I gotta hold him accountable for that. When he got shot, right, and they had all those tall dudes on the side of him, but in front of him, when they can kill him, they had a female, and Donald Trump like 4 feet taller than her. It's like, bro, how is she protecting you right now, bro? You standing up, and she just putting the hands out like she protecting you. When dude can just look up, put a rifle up, and just shoot you in your head.
She had it. Well, she had the blicky out though, didn't she?
Bro, a nigga shooting a rifle. What is her blicky gonna do when we don't know what the suspect gets shooting?
That whole thing was a
Bro,
shit show.
Well,
the
yeah,
ball,
and then
bro,
somebody
like-
could be shooting at you to make you go a certain way to get somebody else to like finish you off too. That's the thing.
Man, look, bro, we
But
don't need no. We
y'all
ain't trying to
Trump
get no
fans
robbery.
ain't shit though. Y'all saw the Trump niggas saw him on the shit and didn't do shit. Y'all ain't shit. Like y'all some punk ass bitches. Like
Yeah, we finna win this election though, nigga. We finna take over.
y'all saw him on the shit and didn't do shit. Like
I
That
didn't see
whole
nothing. If I would have
thing
saw,
was crazy.
if I saw something, I would have been like, help,
yeah, you
help.
you
Like nigga
black
on the
though.
bus, help. They would have listened, bro. Stop it. You always talking somebody black. I would have listened, nigga.
Nigga, you saw the video. Nobody
They would've
ran
listened.
after the first 2 shots, nigga. Niggas, we in the car after the first shot. Like I
They
don't
thought
give
he
a
was a
fuck. I
picture.
don't
They
give a
thought he
fuck
was a
how high up
photographer,
I
bro.
am. I'm in the car. Like after I hear shit or see, if I would have been there, that shit wouldn't even happen. Like just me as a like, no. If I would have saw no. But y'all saw him like fans of Trump. How you see the nigga and let him do it and don't say shit. Like what?
He got the
Then he stuck his head back
PBS,
out.
PBS News. Yeah, PBS News. I think they're covering the Kamala Harris her rally right now. And she win her little party.
They're probably having a tailgate out there, motherfucker.
They lit though. Win, drew, lose, or draw, nigga. At least we're gonna have a good ass time. We might go home sad. At least we had a good ass time. Yeah. At least we had a great time.
Yeah.
That's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
We're having a great time, bro. Dang, bro, it's crazy. That's all this shit crazy though. My boy, bro. Donald Trump. Come on, we gotta make America great again, y'all. Let's make America great again, please. You don't need to make America Harris again. That shit.
I don't like
we don't need
I
that.
don't like the slogan either. I'm just being honest.
No, we don't want to make it. We ain't trying to make America Harris again. But I know people want to make
Obvious.
People care more. People care more about history than like common sense, bro. That would be annoying me, bro. They're like, history can be made. It's like, bro, can we stop? Can we stop,
Yeah.
bro? What about say some policies? Why you keep talking about history? History can be made if her policies make. Now, if the policies make sense, let's put her in because her policies make sense. Then it's just a coincidence that she's a woman, so she get in. It's like, okay, history was made, but we put her in because she has the merit. It's her merit. We got her in, bro. Not because of us put her in because she a woman. Like, no, that's corny, bro. That's corny to me. Votes on that.
Above 50% at 51% now, with 78%
But
of
again,
the votes
killed
being
in
in.
California,
Also
but
showing a lead in
Jesus.
Michigan now, a tiny little lead in Michigan, with 40% of the votes coming in, leading in Arizona as
And then-
well.
And not a surprise, California, we're calling the race for Adam Schiff. Now a senator, but that's, Kamala also won California. We call that. Libby, we have about 10 seconds, but this is how it would break. We pretty much saw that, even though California, though, so decimated, the amount of tax people pay, there's been an exodus to other states like Nevada, but your just reaction there to California. We now have Shifty Schiff as the senator.
Yeah, can they censure Adam Schiff for lying about Ukraine once he gets to the Senate? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe they should get on that. I
That's
think
on
it's
this
a
whole,
shame.
ain't it?
We're gonna have to deal with Adam Schiff ever again. But congrats to Mr. Schiff. May he continue to destroy things and lie from the Senate this time instead of just from the House.
Libby Emmons, Rick Gates, really appreciate your comments tonight.
Damn.
Thanks so much for being with us for our extended coverage. Still nighttime here, not 12 a.m. yet. State of the race. Thank you
Have fun
both.
tonight.
Yeah, we
Good to
will.
see you.
And we are. They're having fun at the watch party right there. That is in West Palm Beach. Right now, we're
Still a lot of pensive faces out there. Again, we're waiting for these
Of
final results. We're
course.
kind of in this holding pattern right now because
Cautiously
we know
optimistic.
Pennsylvania and Arizona and some of these states take a very long time to count these votes. So this is the hard part.
It's the fun part, too.
It's fun.
What y'all thought, man? They say he's still leading Arizona. I think did they say he leading Michigan? So when I looked at it, it say Colin Harris leading Michigan.
Yeah, I thought he was lead. I mean, she was leading.
Another video. This is on the campaign watch. Trump campaign watch.
Collins and Caitlin, CNN is now calling North Carolina for Donald Trump. This is the first of 7 battleground states that the campaign is watching.
Where he at? He in North Carolina?
I don't think
Oh no,
Trump
he in
is at
Florida.
his watch party.
Oh no, he's not there yet. But he probably around there at the crib or something. With some hoes. Trump.
In Miami, from Florida.
I thought I heard somebody say something about North Carolina.
Oh, he won. They basically saying that they basically gave him North Carolina.
Yeah, we knew that. We usually go red. I think the last time we went blue was Obama, for real.
Donald Trump keep going up and she going down in Pennsylvania, Morgan. It's already at 80%. He got 51. There's one little county right here. One little city, a county right here.
What is it?
That's nothing. It's still gray. I can't even tell you right now. It won't even let me know. Tell me.
It's that same shit in the middle.
Yeah, it's like slick. It's like kind of like upper.
Bro, that might, if that's
Kinda
like
like up.
if that's like Pittsburgh or something, like
Now Pittsburgh already came in. They blue, bro.
I don't know about
Pittsburgh and
Pennsylvania
Philadelphia
like that.
blue. So Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, they blue.
All right, Caitlin Collins in West Palm Beach at Trump.
It's right here, bro. He got 81%.
The first of the 7
Let me go back. Let me see. 81%. Donald Trump leading 51.
On ABC, they're clicking each state and clicking on each county, and you can see the votes on each county. So that's what I'm looking at.
or 48 hours of the
Okay, so what's the county that
You
Pennsylvania
should
is that
go on
hasn't
ABC.
got the vote up yet? You tell us, bro. We got different sources. I got this. Just tell us. I'm not going on
They
ABC. I
looking at.
like what I got. What you watching now.
Okay, great. Okay, they're looking at the center right now, so I can't tell you nothing.
Know what it means for the other states, but what we do know is it's even more evidence that that blue wall is the path for Kamala Harris.
Let me
And
go.
that
Go
path
to,
is just more and more
go to
narrow. I
ABC
think we're seeing
News.
as the night goes on.
Map.
But also
Election
taking
map.
so many people
Yes, they got their big old whiteboards, and she over here clicking on every county.
not where it's going. It seems like you're seeing that male turnout starting to produce what it is.
You know, I think a lot of people might wonder, was it going to feel more like 2016 or 2020? And 4 years ago, I was at Fox, and at almost exactly this moment, 11:20.
Okay, it's Cameron County.
What cities are in there? I don't know. I don't know shit about Pennsylvania.
I don't either.
I couldn't even tell you,
My
bro.
mom-
It won't say, bro. It just say
My
Cameron
mama's
County.
from there, but I've never been. I just know about Philly and Pittsburgh. That's what it
It is interesting, and yeah, and then the fact that we're calling it at this point is also significant because I don't think North Carolina was called the last time 4 years ago until maybe a week after the election, or it was certainly
Just get this man. Can y'all please just give him Atlanta? I mean Georgia, please.
The fact that you're making this call.
They're still counting.
Clayton County blue. I'm not surprised. Fulton blue. Cobb blue. Douglas blue. DeKalb blue. Gwinnett.
Of course.
Rockdale. Newton. Henry. Let's see what my grandma them at. Is it blue over there with my grandma them at? They in Americas. Let's see what I find. Yeah, they red. They red. My grandma gonna call me. Did you vote? I like yes. Who you vote for? I said Trump. No, like girl.
Oh,
Like, girl, relax, man. Oh, I love you too. Whoever win ain't gonna change nothing.
Country right now, you have a better shot. But look, the headwinds of the economy, the inflation that people are feeling, the difficulty in everyday
You might well give him Georgia, bro. Like, golly, just give him Georgia.
what are you looking at? What are you looking at right now?
ABC. I'm on ABC. I'm
So
on ABC. What you
can
just
you
say?
put
Click on.
ABC on the screen for us too?
You want me to put the map up there? Okay, I'll put the map. Jesus.
going to supersede how people felt.
Cause who is that talking?
Yeah, I don't even.
Like we're not. Let's turn that off.
Is that her? That ain't her.
I'm gonna keep this in the back, bro. I'm gonna keep this in the back. Cause when he win, I want to watch this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that in the back. We'll keep that in the back. All right, let me put this up then, since she want to be smart at it.
Hey, ABC is where it's at. Okay, my guy David Muir is up there, telling them what's up. Oh, this is what you. Oh, I thought you were watching the actual. Okay.
I'm actually looking at it. Drew said, so who they waiting on? It tells you who they waiting on. Hold on. What are you doing?
Who are you talking to?
That's some weird shit. Hold on. Talk to the screen, bro. Right here, though, bro. This who we waiting on, Drew. This little area right here, bro. I don't know what states in this area. I mean, I don't know what cities in this area, but right here.
Hell yeah.
That's a big ass map, though. Yeah, but see, she got Oregon and all that shit. She got all that shit. She already got New Mexico. They gave her New Mexico already. Nebraska. The polls are closed.
Yep. Arizona.
This shit crazy. This a good. Man, this shit crazy. Man. ABC News be. I don't like about ABC, but I'm finna cut back on Max News. But I like them niggas.
I guess.
Let's see what ABC News talking about. Since you want to talking about ABC News, let's see what they talking about.
Well, I don't think they got the board because so they got a black lady on the board for the Senate, and the man is for the president, and they're just. I mean, the people on the panel are talking now. But what do you call those boards? Smart boards? Promethean
I was
boards.
watching NBC is what I was watching.
And they over here clicking
How about
away.
let's see what NBC. Let's see what ABC News talking about.
Well, they just talking right now.
Donald Trump. He said, I'm still disgusted that tonight before. That is their truth. They have blanked out some of the things Donald Trump has said. They've normalized some of the things Donald Trump has said, but it's their kitchen table.
And when you're paying more at the grocery store, you know
Exactly,
it. You know?
exactly.
And so that's your most immediate concern. And as you said, as you traveled through the Sunbelt states, everywhere you went, that's what they said. I want to bring in the team at 538, Galen Druk, Elliot Morris. Do we have a camera at 538, guys? I want to ask them. I know they're crunching the numbers. There they are. See if we can find them in their cubicle back there. Hey, guys, are you back there? Are you still awake? Hey, I know you guys have been crunching the numbers here.
We got you, indeed.
Hey.
We are still awake.
Galen, Elliot, tell us what you're seeing in Pennsylvania at this hour. We're watching the Donald
Here
Trump
we
lead
go.
grow. Is that something that Kamala Harris can catch up to mathematically at this point?
Yeah, I just want to lay out the math as it stands for 1 second. So
I mean, you know,
here's,
bro.
this tool behind me, we're showing the probability
I mean, you know.
of Donald Trump winning
Let
the
him break it
presidency.
down.
All the projections ABC has made so far tonight, except for North Carolina, that first battleground state. But I want you to see when we assign North Carolina to Trump, for example, you see that shifts the likelihood of Trump winning the presidency to 76 out of 100 times. We also heard, of course, from the Secretary of State of Georgia, Brad Raffensperger, that he expects Trump to win Georgia. You know, we have not made that projection yet, but I just want to give you some sense of how the scenarios play out. If Georgia also ends up in Trump's column, we see that things there look quite good for him. Now, look, if Pennsylvania were in that case to then go to Kamala Harris, as you asked about, things suddenly do start to change a bit. We get closer back to 55 out of 100 scenarios Harris can win. But then Trump just needs to pick up any of these other battleground states in order to derail Harris on the path to 270. So right now, as you can see from our projections here, the scenarios that we are running, it looks quite good for Donald Trump at this point in the night. And my colleague Elliot, I think, can talk a little bit more about the outstanding vote in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, David, this might be thought of as a best case scenario for Kamala Harris at this point. One thing that this model you see here doesn't know about is the outstanding votes in Philadelphia. And what we've been seeing there and what Rick's been telling you on his great big board, looking at our benchmarks, is that Democrats just aren't hitting the turnout they need in Philadelphia. The collar counties around that city, they are going for Democrats about what Kamala Harris would need to win, but the turnout just there in Philadelphia. Look, ABC News has not made any projections in these races, but you know, from our perspective, it's just a matter of the counting.
Got it. All right, Elliot, Galen, thank you. It's an uphill climb at this point.
So even when you tell folks to vote, they still don't go vote. Like even when you tell people to go vote, they still don't go vote, bro. Cause though he basically just said, bro, he said Pennsylvania blue, but it's not as many people going out to vote, bro. You know what I'm saying? It should be swamped, bro. It should be hordes of people going to vote. Hordes. But you want Virginia? Yeah. I saw that, dog. They gave that. The Associated Press gave her that already. I saw that already. They been gave her that. That ain't nothing surprising. They been gave her that. It's just crazy. People don't go vote, bro. But a lot of my partners ain't go vote.
Okay,
So
there
I'm
you
not
go with
surprised.
the Promethean board, y'all.
Let me go. Let hear what he got to say.
vote margin. Michigan, it's about 100,000, and Wisconsin, it's 82,000. Now, we've also been saying throughout the night tonight and for the last couple of years that sometimes there's mirages on the map because the type of vote that's in and where it's from, and there is the possibility for this in all 3 states, and for similar reasons. It's because we have a large number of votes that are left in urban areas that tend to be bluer. So that's the story that we see right there. In Pennsylvania, it's Philadelphia. In Michigan, it's going to be Milwaukee. A lot of vote left, as Reince has been talking about. And that's in Wisconsin is Milwaukee, and in Michigan is Detroit. So lots of votes are still out there, but they would have to break in a very big way for Kamala Harris.
All right, Rick Klein at the big board. Thank you. We're going to drill down on Wayne County in Michigan, actually the Arab American population, and whether or not that could make a big difference here as well. Our coverage continues. We're going to stay on these 3 states. Very close race in those 3 states between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, though Trump leads in all 3 at this hour. We're back in a moment.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm getting nervous, bro. I'm getting nervous.
Why?
We knew it was gonna be close, bro. You like, come on now.
And I'm just getting nervous. It's like, bro, if this happens, bro, this is like history, bro, in a good way. Not that forced history they're trying to do. This is gonna be some good history, bro. You don't want to force history, bro. You want it to happen naturally, bro. I'm happy, bro. Yes, sir, man. We just come on, Pennsylvania.
Did she
You
just
hear
win
what
another state?
Let me check.
Her number just went up.
Right
Unless
now,
I'm
she at
behind.
180. She at 185.
Okay, I'm
He at
seeing 205 for her.
see, I'm on ABC News. They say you're 105.
I'm
He's still
looking
at
at
230.
Associated Press.
Let me go back to Associated Press then. 'Cause I forgot you weren't looking at that at first. How you going to Associated Press when you weren't looking at that first? So let me go back to that.
All right, ABC left us.
They said we need
You
a
right
water
back.
break.
Right, they like, we need a break. Bye.
Somebody had to
We
go to
going
the
back.
bathroom, probably.
What Max News is that, man?
Gave him that signal.
You go back to your little Max News.
You already know that. Gotta go back here. Daytona.
News conference, and she would be the first candidate if she was able to pull something like this off with ever doing that.
Yeah, I think that was a huge miscalculation and a huge mistake. Well, obviously now it looks like it was. But the fact is, I don't think she could have handled a real press conference. I don't think she could have handled all of those questions. She proved that she can't. She proved that she couldn't answer questions on the fly. She couldn't answer direct questions. She had to, hem and haw and then go back to her standard campaign speech. She wasn't prepared to be president. She's not prepared to be president. She proved that in the way that she handled the press. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be willing to answer questions. She should have held a press conference if she was a viable candidate on the very first day when they handed her the nomination. She should have gone out there, said hello to everybody, answered everyone's questions, told everyone where she stands and where she wants to lead the nation. But she was afraid to do it, and her people were afraid to put her out there because I think they knew that she couldn't handle it.
And the legacy media didn't force her to do it either.
Yeah,
You're
they did.
right. You're 100% right.
They
Because
did.
a free and fair press obviously is not something we have here in America right now. We have a propaganda industrial complex, maybe not for long though. And obviously that's why Newsmax, our ratings are soaring because people know you're getting truth, transparency, just like Elon buying X. And now he is their enemy because he's restored the town square.
Well,
yeah,
I don't know.
He posted about an hour and a half ago. He said game, set, match, Elon Musk. So he's there at Mar-a-Lago.
I know, I'm looking at him.
He's feeling
He's
very
amazing.
confident.
The guy's amazing. He's amazing. And, he is one of the smartest men in the world, the richest man in the world. He does build rockets. He did revolutionize the car industry with his Tesla. And maybe we shouldn't all drive electric vehicles, but it's good to have some of them. And it's good to have a guy who's that smart with you.
Man, I wish I was in West Palms Beach right now, boy. They lit out there. I wish I got an invite. I know, bro. I was gonna go downtown, but there ain't nothing going on down there.
$1 million to voters too, and they
Yeah.
tried to shut that down.
I thought that rocket video was being played in reverse. At first, I didn't believe it.
Me too. I still
thought they were-
watch it. I was like, is this real?
Yeah.
I got to go see it in person. That's on my
I was like, is
bucket
it
list.
really doing that? Like,
Yeah.
did he really do that? It's remarkable. And, I don't want to repeat myself, but the guy is obviously brilliant.
Yeah. It
And
was him and
Donald
some
Trump's
other
brilliant.
people.
And he ran a great campaign and he put himself out there.
Rick,
and-
I'm getting a hard rap here from you.
Okay.
We're going to have you back, though. We got Rick with
Okay.
us throughout the evening. We got to get to a commercial break here. You know how it
Pulling
works.
an all-nighter, Rick. We're
You
going
know
to
how
take
it
a break.
works. We got to pay the bills here. All right, don't go anywhere. Our election night coverage continues right here on N2. We'll be right back.
Your movie is really funny. It's really funny. By myself, laughing out loud hysterically today.
It is one of the most important contributions to cinema in American history.
Your goal is to conduct an investigation into something key to the culture war.
There were so many great moments in there. Were these people real that are in this movie?
It's a great film.
I highly recommend everybody go see this movie.
Mazel tov, as
Thanks.
Ben's people would say.
Am I Racist? Now streaming only on Daily Wire Plus.
Why the fuck you ain't skip that shit?
Action made
Right,
slavery
like you want to
the
watch
focus of the
every
war.
ad.
Ultimately,
I'm moving, bro. And they got, listen, bro. I'm moving around, looking at the polls, bro. I don't know. Y'all gotta say something, bro. I'm not paying attention to that. I'm just letting the
I
video
know you
play. I'm
heard
looking at the
it.
polls and stuff.
I can't get that little.
I heard it, but I ain't think.
However much time
I
of my
heard it,
life
but I
on
ain't
that
think
back.
it was going
I can never get that back now.
Fuck you. Good guy, good guy. Good guy, my boy. Just give them Georgia. I don't know why they won't give them Georgia.
See, they not trying to
He's
deal with
gonna win Pennsylvania.
they
He's
not
gonna
trying to
win
deal with
Pennsylvania.
Stacey Abrams again. So Georgia trying to make sure they votes right.
He gonna get Pennsylvania, bro.
Wow, I did not think he would get Pennsylvania. That's
If he
crazy.
didn't get Pennsylvania, he wasn't gonna win. If you don't get Pennsylvania, he's not winning. Or Georgia. He had to get both. Now I think I agree with you, Mark. He finna get swept.
I don't think she gonna get swept.
If he gets Pennsylvania and Georgia, it's a wrap, bro. Even though
Yeah.
people already saying he got Georgia. If he get Pennsylvania or he get Michigan or Wisconsin, it's a wrap.
They said it's a lot of blue votes out there still though, in Pennsylvania.
But but the dude you watch dude from ABC, he's saying that it
Yeah,
is,
the
but
dude
it's not as
before
many
him.
votes as it should be. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
saying it's not as many votes. They a lot of people ain't gonna vote like they should have. That's what he's saying. So we'll see. We still here.
Their support of the South. You're watching.
Do want to update you on the
Do y'all use
Senate
the
races
app?
across the country and the
StreamYard app?
projection Republicans were.
You said what?
Y'all use the app when y'all get on here? Maybe I should get that.
No, I use the web. I'm on the website. I just pull it up.
When does Nevada start counting?
You said what? I don't know. It said expecting soon.
Oh,
They in the
okay.
desert. They
So you might gotta give it a few minutes and then they'll start doing their thing.
shit far in the desert.
Get my headphone charger. What the fuck is it?
I'm yawning now. How long we finna be on here, bro?
You feel like it, buddy.
Knocked out.
Said what?
I can leave it. I feel like I'm staying on.
Oh shit.
Okay, you can't get too happy yet. We need confirmation.
He always do that though. Even in games, like he be like, "These niggas lost." I'm like, "Nigga, "It's the second quarter." I'm like, "What the fuck you talking about?"
Gotta be like, I just don't understand how Royce White lost. He had more voice than White. He had more votes than the lady, bro.
He didn't lose. They're not even done counting them yet.
You keep saying that, but when I look at it, they saying he should get better.
When I saw it, it said 3% votes are in. When you first brought it up,
Bro, they when I'm looking at Minnesota Senate right now, they have her. They saying that she won. They have a check mark by her name. She's blowing him out right now, 57% to 39%. Dang, bro. I wanted you to win too, my boy. Damn. It'd be like that, bro. You live
votes when you looked at it.
you live in Minnesota, bro. You live in Minnesota. You'll understand, bro. Minnesota, they're usually blue, so it's hard.
That's where ain't that where the vice president from?
Who?
Kamala's vice president running mate.
Tim Walz.
Wasn't he the governor there or something?
Yeah, I think he was the governor of Minnesota, yeah. He kind of weird to me when I be watching him, bro. He's saying cool, bro, but he also kind of weird, bro.
Why are you weird?
Cause it's just he's weird. And his son was crying. That shit was cringy, bro. You know, usually when you see kids cry for their parents, you're like, oh, when I watch him, I'm like, ugh, what the fuck? Why his son looking like that? He just give me weirdo vibes.
That's funny.
Like his son was over crying, bro. Like over crying, making the ugliest faces, bro. Making the ugliest. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like you don't look believable at all, bro. You've been best just like a tear shed and you just wipe your eye. You look more like they look more realistic than you just like, but you look yeah. I know y'all probably ain't see. I don't watch. I know both y'all didn't watch the Democratic convention, so y'all didn't see it. I know.
Okay, and
because you know what I be you would know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. I know. If you didn't watch
Yeah.
Okay.
That nigga think he the shit because he watched the Democratic convention.
Exactly. Like, bye.
Yeah, I know. I am.
Was just declared the winner in Nebraska too. So those two pickups, we were talking about the state still open, but Deb Fischer has secured a victory in Nebraska, and Bernie Moreno, as we reported earlier, has secured victory in Ohio. Rick Scott also winning in Florida too in a race, and then Ted Cruz in Texas as well. All right, so there's some other victories. You see the red on the map there. Those are the Senate races. Republicans, as expected, picking up some seats tonight.
We want to now go out to our chief White House correspondent, James Rosen, who is at the Kamala Watch Party at her alma mater, Howard University. We hear the crowds. We don't see them, but they're starting to filter in behind you because they're off to the side there. James, you were saying that there wasn't really there was some anxious, feelings there. Tell us what the sentiment is right now. I know you said after 9:45, she could have come to where this location is.
Right. We've received no additional word from the White House press pool, the group of reporters and photographers who are attached to the Vice President. They have been noting since around 4 p.m. at the Vice President's residence, the U.S. Naval Observatory grounds in Northwest Washington, ever since the Vice President returned from her unannounced visit over to DNC headquarters. And we have not received another update from the White House press pool since 10/18. And that was only to say that they were holding and they had no further information. It seems very clear that if Vice President Harris wanted or saw that there was an opportunity to declare victory tonight, she would already have been over here at Howard University. The crowd here has seen how former President Trump has maintained a lead in the Electoral College vote count the entire evening. They have seen on the giant jumbotron that has been broadcasting CNN here that he has maintained these leads in almost all of the battleground states, and that is wearing on this crowd. They've also been standing, I should point out, since around 4 p.m. Eastern time. Some of these folks have been standing for 7 to 8 hours. Just looking out at the crowd right now, I can tell you it has not thinned out at all. They are assembled in front of Frederick Douglass Memorial Hall here on Howard University, waiting for their candidate. And there's no indication that they're going to be seeing that candidate anytime soon. We also know, by the way, that President Biden, the forgotten man in tonight's balloting, the spectral figure brooding over at the White House, has been making more phone calls. He placed a congratulatory phone call to Angela Brooks, the victorious Democratic Senate candidate in Maryland. And he's also called a number of mayors-elect and governors-elect throughout the evening. But there's no question about it. I've been through previous election nights where, for example, let's say 2012, where President Obama held a commanding Electoral College lead over Governor Mitt Romney the entire evening, and you can see that wear on a crowd. That's sort of what the vibe is here. And frankly, it seems the organizers aren't necessarily liking what they're hearing from the jumbotron that is broadcasting CNN here in the yard at Howard University. We know that because they keep turning off the sound and returning us to the steady diet of hip-hop and rap that you can probably hear behind me right now.
They playing music.
Thank you for
They out there tailgating like you said.
Continue to
But
watch
look,
that, and also just
they trying to play music
Mexico
just to like to calm
is
everybody's
being
nerves down.
called for Kamala Harris. Not
I know we
huge surprise.
losing,
Donald
guys,
Trump
but let's
had
dance
gone
to some
to
Biggie.
Albuquerque
Like,
last
nigga,
week
we
to try to
losing.
see if he could, pick up something there. But again, New Mexico tonight will go Kamala Harris's way.
Yeah, and James reporting there in not any kind of cheers from the crowd. They're not watching intently. One of those things that was expected to happen. Not a big surprise, like some of the results we're getting in other places for Donald Trump. All right, national correspondent Lana Austin is tracking the developments around the country, specifically as it relates to election integrity. She's joining us live now from Washington, D.C. with an update on all of that. Good evening, Alana.
Hi, good evening, John and Bianca. And so thankfully, according to numerous national security officials, they are saying there is no evidence of tampering with the votes, any type of foreign election interference with the actual vote process, counting those ballots. However, we know there were a number of hoax bomb threats that came in to various polling locations, causing disruptions temporarily, and numerous officials at the state and federal levels tracing that back to Russian domains, but no credible threats at this point. Now turning to the balance of power, there are a couple of GOP flips making it more and more likely that the Republicans will take control of the U.S. Senate come next year. We want to look at Ohio and West Virginia. Those are two states that heading into election night, Republicans were feeling confident that it was potential to flip there. So Jim Justice and Bernie Moreno expected to come to Washington, D.C. now. We're also tracking that Montana Senate race with Tim Sheehy, as the Republicans had long been hoping to unseat Senator Jon Tester as well. Now, we also know, looking at the House, there's some interesting developments there. Republicans have had that razor-thin majority that had been in jeopardy for some time. And really, in the final days and weeks of the campaign season, we had been hearing that there were concerns about New York Republicans. It looks as though Congressman Brandon Williams, according to numerous projections, has been unseated by the Democrat candidate in that. There was also Democrat Shamari Figures winning in Alabama's newly drawn 2nd congressional district in the Mobile area. And then, interestingly, looking at Guam, those were some of the first results that were coming in because of the time difference there. And the Republicans actually flipped a non-voting delegate from the Northern Mariana Islands. So that representation, the makeup anyway, would be changing there. But there are still dozens of House races at this point that are going to be quite close. And so even though projections from decision desks say it could potentially be looking as though the Democrats have a chance at taking control of the House, that still remains to be seen. John and Bianca, good to be
All
with
right.
you tonight.
Great to be with you as well, Alana, doing a great job for us. Make sure nothing falls through the cracks tonight.
No,
We got it all covered.
we do.
And I also have an update from my sources at Mar-a-Lago. Apparently,
Oh, please.
Donald Trump is on the move, headed towards the convention center. So we might hear from Donald Trump.
With his entourage of Elon and Dana White.
Yes, Elon, Dana White, everyone.
Sounds like a bunch of winners, doesn't it?
It does. And so we might hear from Donald Trump pretty soon. And he obviously.
Shout out right here. She wants some Donald Trump right here. You can tell.
Why you say that?
She talking with Elon Musk and Dana White. That sounds like
Leave her alone.
Yeah, I want all three of them. She a little
She
freak.
pitching
right
woo,
here.
yeah. She pitching
She a
woo.
little freak right here. You know what side she on. You can tell. It's okay. You can
Oh
tell.
my God.
You know what side she on. You can tell. I appreciate it though. We appreciate it. Ooh, come on now, bro.
I'm saying I'm finna be knocked out.
Hell yeah, I was about to say I'm finna go check on my future wife, my future pregnant wife.
I know that's right.
I'll be right back. I'll come back.
Yeah, brother.
Yep.
Just me and you, then.
It's me and you, yeah. He went in Wisconsin right now, so
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm looking at the map too. Constantly refreshing
he
like
on
it's
ain't
gonna change.
coming to Pennsylvania though. He's went down. He was at 51, now he at 50.9, but it's 85 of votes counted. So we still got some votes still being counted, but I think when it get to like 89, 90, he had 50.9. He's still at 50.9. It's 86% of votes. He might end up winning Pennsylvania. I think that's why he's headed there. I think it's likely that he's going to win. And he's finna get Wisconsin. It's 77%. He's probably going to get Wisconsin as well. Georgia, I don't understand why they don't call Georgia, but I understand it. But they need to go ahead and call Georgia. I think he's going to win Georgia because everybody done gave him Georgia already. But I don't know why they wanted to give him Georgia. Arizona is still at 50%, so I don't know. It's a pick 'em when it comes to Arizona. And people gotta realize people gonna be up all day. Like this is when it comes to election time, bro, you supposed to stay up. Like the days that you're not supposed to stay up, we stay up. But the day you're supposed to stay up to witness history, people don't want to stay up. Everybody tired, everybody want to go to sleep.
Yeah,
And I get it though. We all
I'm
been
about to
working
go to
hard
sleep
though.
myself.
I feel you. Like I said, I'm gonna stay up till somebody win. I'm
It's
saying
taking forever to get these votes in. Like,
it's weird though with Georgia because everybody else, when they got to like 89 to 90, they gave it. They automatically gave it to somebody. This one, they just still count.
cause they don't want Stacey Abrams part 2.
I ain't even vote for her.
So they trying to make sure them votes are counted right.
Let's see, man. She had 210. He had 230. Newsmax got it 247. 213. 247, 213. So basically 23 votes and 23 counts. You just need 23 more votes, and he's in there, basically. 23 more votes, Morgan. This is crazy, man. This is history. I gotta go pee. I'll be back. Hold it down, Morgan.
Welcome to my pod, you guys.
Don't say nothing crazy.
All right, you guys. It looks like leading in Wisconsin. I don't know why he didn't turn the volume up on the video, but let's go. I just wish they would hurry up and count because I'm tired. I'm about to be like Drew and Dip for real. Well, welcome to my podcast, you guys. My name is Morgan, and I'm filling in for Dendrit today because
I'm back. Be quiet. I'm back. Say this. I'm back.
you about to lose me because I'm sleeping. Rambling about how this is really my podcast and that you're filling in for me.
No, you're not. You have to wait until he gets Pennsylvania. You have to wait and see if he gets Pennsylvania, Morgan.
No, I said this is really my podcast. And that you're filling in for me.
Still 86%. If he gets this, that'll be 269. No, I'm tripping. It'll be 149. But then they saying he finna get Wisconsin, which would be 240. Then it'll be 269. Then if he get, yeah, he gonna win. Yeah, he finna win. Yep. He finna win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How do you feel, Dan?
I feel great, bro. I do need to get better with my podcasting skills. It is things I could get better at. You know what I'm saying? But I feel great though. I feel great. I feel like I can really do this. You know what I'm saying? I need to study myself. I need to watch myself more as I do the pods. You know what I'm saying? To better my craft. But for the most part though, I feel good. I feel like it was a good pod. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the reason why people come and go because we don't keep the audience attention. We open the door, but we don't get the door shut and the person stay in. Just get the door open and they look in, they say, okay, then they leave. So I have to be better at entertaining the audience too. And I think I need to start doing I can still go live, but I also should be doing podcasts. I can record a podcast and just put it out like that too and do clips like that. And I need to have better thumbnails. So there's a lot of stuff I need to do better, be better at. But for the most part, I feel good. How about you?
Well, I was talking about as far as the election, right?
Oh, I feel good.
I feel good. I'm satisfied with these results. I do think Trump is gonna win, just based off the numbers we're looking at right now.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you have a good pod, though. You have a good group of people.
Joe Budden dropped the podcast. He would drop it at 12.
Who he interviewing?
Nobody. He just do a podcast with all his 5 people, his co-hosts. I already know who Joe Budden voted for. I know everybody on their couch who they voted for, bro. And none of them can tell you the policies. So that like I think Joe Budden like a top 5 when it comes to podcasting. I would never go to Joe Budden to watch politics. Like,
I don't watch him.
I would never. Now he dope. He dope. He might not be for everybody, but he dope though. He the best. But at the same time, I don't go to Joe Budden to watch politics. I go to Joe Budden to hear about hip hop stuff. I like his takes on hip hop and music because his takes make you think. Like, because you might think a song good and he'll tell you it's bad, and you think he hated it, and then he'll break it down and make you think like, oh, I can see what you're saying though, even if you disagree. I don't want to hear him talk about politics. Just like when academics start talking politics, I cut it off, bro. Like if he started talking about Cardi B, could he be dick riding Cardi B or politics? I cut it off until he talk about something else. So I cut it off, wait 10 minutes to cut it back on and see he's still talking about it. I cut it off again, wait another 10 minutes. I don't want to watch my hip hop or the top guys and podcasts talking about. I don't want to hear Adam 22 talk politics. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. None of these dudes know what they're talking about. So I don't want to hear them. That's why Newsmax, yes, I want to hear what they gotta say. So these people, their daily job is the politics. They eat, sleep, breathe politics. Academics don't. He eats, sleep, and breathe fucking hip hop just like Joe Budden do.
All right, then. I think I'm about to go to sleep now. Are you gonna still be streaming, or are you about to end it?
No, I'm finna be streaming. You can go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm so glad you had me up as a guest. Hopefully, my position can be permanent.
We'll have a conversation. My people get with your people.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
No, I love you though. I might need you more in the background, moving stuff around for me. I don't need you. I need you for something else. I need you to be my person where like we need a video to be put up. You in the background, you pop the video up. Like we start talking about something, or I'm like, hey, bro, did y'all see this? And you click it, show it, then we react to it, stuff like that. I might need you to be my background person. To put my clips up, all that stuff. When I start having guests in, letting me know, hey, then you're gonna have this much time to talk to this person, get these questions, get it out, letting me know how to stay on time. If I tell you, hey, Morgan, I want to do a hour and 30-minute podcast, you keep me within that time. Yeah, hey, then I need to get to this topic because you only got 30 minutes left. You're only doing an hour and 30, so I need you for that position. I think you'll be great at that position.
Okay, I'll get with my people. See what they say.
All right.
Okay, Morgan is leaving now. Have fun streaming.
All righty, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just me now. Let's get back on to Max News, see what they're saying.
The Trump White House. Bruce, he's in Florida, not in Atlanta where we normally see him, but some of the big news tonight, Bruce, specifically in your home state of Georgia, is how well Donald Trump did with black men in that state. Talk to us about that.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. I'm really excited. This is number 9 for right now. But listen, I was never worried about Georgia. I did talk to the president twice today. Obviously, I was with him earlier. But also, when I saw him in Atlanta, actually opened for a rally at Georgia Tech Arena, he asked me again. I said, look, we're going to at least be 2 to 3 points. We're going to win. And the answer to your question on the black man vote, if you want to say the black male vote, that's trending and very strong for President Trump, not just Georgia, but all across the country, is that it's real, and these guys are pretty much fed up. The campaign, as President Trump has challenged, he challenged black culture especially. Look, I ran his diversity coalition. I know this game. He challenged it back in 2016. What the heck do you have to lose? And so a lot of these guys are not with Kamala, and they're with Trump. And so it's really going with someone that they knew who he was all along. But, the media, the left media, they went after him and created him to be some kind of racist and all this other stuff. The truth got out that he wasn't, of course. I knew that. And so they're starting to see this. And they're like, he says, are you better off now than you were when I was in office? And they were like, Trump's about that money, man. I'm voting for him. So, yeah, it's a lot of excitement. We're going to deliver Georgia. You see that. I'm very, very confident about that. Extremely.
Bruce, we've seen so much lawfare with Donald Trump. The weaponized government, and Americans see right through it. But what is happening in Fulton County? Fani Willis, the DA, wins re-election. Now, I know in December there's sort of a hearing to see whether or not she'll lose her, bar license. But tell us about why Fani Willis would win a re-election.
Well, listen, it's a very stronghold in her area in Fulton County. I'm very optimistic that obviously that's going to get overturned, obviously, because, listen, the First Amendment, You have the right to challenge. You have the right to ask a question about an election. We all know that. We know that that's going to get thrown out. But, you know, I'm very perplexed, too. It's like, listen, Fonnie Willis has spent millions and millions of dollars on President Trump and has avoided to take care of other cases that murders, rapes, all kinds of things that created a backlog in Fulton County that's putting a dire distress on the jail system as it is. We all know about that. So, you know, I feel very confident that that will obviously be overturned also. But I'm shocked myself on how this person could do this and come right back around and win an election. So I'm puzzled just as much as you are, Bianca.
Well, you know, that mugshot that they wanted so bad turned out not to be the defining image, but perhaps the McDonald's fry cook or the garbage truck. So they, I think Donald Trump gets the last laugh there, Bruce Lavelle, and always great to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks, John.
Right?
Thanks, Bianca.
Good to see you, Bruce. All right, let's bring in now host of the Pulse, David Harris, back for more. David, I don't know if you've had a chance to check out some of the other networks and how they're covering this, but the recriminations have apparently started. I just saw something from NBC News, and they're on the topic now of was it the right decision to replace Joe Biden? You know, we're going to talk too about Tim Walz. If these results hold up, you know, Trump has a lead in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona. If this holds up, you can talk about, too, the question of her selection of Tim Walz as her VP pick, a guy who was busted basically as a pathological liar throughout the entire campaign. And you think about Josh Shapiro in Pennsylvania, would he have been a better pick? And then, you know, I had some sources telling me that Josh Shapiro didn't want this job. He treated the interview like he was interviewing Kamala Harris and may have wanted to punt for a better time to run for higher office. I don't know about that. Those are just some of the reports I had. But let's talk about, you know, some of these choices that were made by Kamala Harris to be VP, how she, or who would be her VP, how she ran her campaign, and the results we're seeing now, David.
Well, I mean, again, Joe Biden ran his campaign from the basement in 2020 and took the Oval Office. I think that Kamala was trying to use that same playbook. You know, she was hardly giving speeches. She wasn't giving press conferences. She didn't give any long sit-down, long-form interviews. And then she went and picked Tim Walz. Tim Walz. I mean, the guy put tampons in boys' bathrooms. Are you kidding me? How can you pick somebody that did that to school kids,
what are they gonna do
boys, and then expect for any sane American to take you seriously? Yet that is exactly what they thought that they could get away with. They thought they could pick somebody that's very, very we'll say sketchy with his history with China and how many times he's been there. He lied about where he was for the event that happened in China. He lied about his service record. He went AWOL and literally left his platoon, left his crew before they were shipped out. I mean, the guy is just nothing good from this guy, and that's who Kamala picked. But again, she didn't fall too far off the coconut tree, as she likes to say, from Joe Biden. Because look at Joe Biden's record. What did Joe Biden do in the last 3.5 years that was good? Nothing. And what did Kamala say when given the opportunity? Kamala, would you do anything different the last 3.5 years? No. Are you kidding me? I mean, common sense slaps that woman and Tim Walz in the face every single day. And Americans saw it. They heard it. They hear her word salads, and they said, why in the world would I trust and entrust the future of our country in the hands of tampon Tim Walz and Kamala Harris, whichever accent she has, depending on who she's talking to. Just all fake.
Yeah.
Nothing real, nothing genuine, and nothing to offer.
I think, too, of course, there'll be the Monday morning quarterbacking, you know, when we see how this all shakes out. And we're still waiting for Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, some other battleground states. But I think there'll also be a look just from 2022 to what we know now. Hunter Biden censoring the laptop, the media's involvement, Elon Musk buying X, and sort of this sense in the world where we have leaders who aren't leading, and they are actually you know, do they really have Americans' best interests? Who are these people trying to indoctrinate our kids, allowing, you know, compromised governments, you know, maybe some corruption at the highest level here, and everyone who's willing to cover for them already being establishment. So, you know, Donald Trump, we talk about this, he's not your traditional, he's an outsider. And a Donald Trump candidacy, 47, not 45, he's battle tested, he's learned a lot. This would be very different. So I can only imagine sort of the fear that's going through, you know, the panic, not just on the legacy media, David, but also with the fact that for the first time in a long time, the people who are in power may actually be leading Americans who have chosen, who have taken back the power as we the people with this historic election.
Yeah, they have. We, the people, have woken up with a champion and a leader of America, Donald J. Trump. He has revived the spirit of patriotism in this country, and partly due to the fact that the Democrat elite have gone after him with everything, all of the lawsuits, all the time in court, raiding his house in Mar-a-Lago, attempted assassination. They tried to kill this man, and yet he still came out fighting. Fight. He still came out fighting. And then after the attempted assassination, he definitely acknowledged and honored that God was the one that was keeping him alive so that he could fight for the United States of America. The Republican Party will never be the same. I saw that the numbers in Georgia for the black vote, black men, 25% of black men in Georgia voted for President Donald J. Trump. Are you kidding me? That is historic. Over the last 60 years, where Democrats have gotten 90 to 95% of the vote for the black community. This country is shifting, and it's changing, it is becoming more patriotic. And when we win, I'm declaring it right now, when we win, we cannot forget the spiritual battle that we're in that's trying to go after our children, trying to go after our babies, trying to cut off perfectly good body parts with our kids, and trying to just shut up anybody that wants to talk about Jesus and talk about nationalism. We need to keep that spirit for these 4 years when President Trump gets in office with his team that he's already got in place. As you said, way different story from 2016 to 2020. Now he knows who the swamp is. He knows who he can trust. He's already surrounded himself with incredible people that are going to make our country healthy again, safe again, prosperous, and great again. It's going to be an incredible 4 years. Hopefully, if and when President Trump gets in the Oval Office.
Preach, David Harris Jr.
All right. I just want to mention this too while we have David still with us. I got an update from the Harris campaign at Howard University.
Lay it on us. Okay.
So we have some breaking news here. The Harris campaign apparently has just shut off the sound in the TVs at her watch party. They have replaced it with music after a guest on CNN said tonight felt more like 2016 than 2020. The crowd has significantly thinned out there, and the mood is seriously downcast. That's one report on X that I saw. I asked James Rosen, can you confirm this? He wrote me back, yes. So,
well, it's never good when you turn down the music and you kind of switch it
turn
up.
out the lights, the music.
Let me get a video back.
We sort of saw the shift in after her, DNC speech. And they really got, an infusion because people were just happy it wasn't Joe Biden, right? Like we have to remember that the way the dominoes fell. So sure, she was going to get that bounce, but then to insulate her from the press and then to have all these sort of surrogates that are coming out calling people garbage is sitting president and women, and then the whole the fact that we are looking at sort of people who are using this contempt language towards America. It doesn't say, well, it's okay to attack a candidate. I think Governor Huckabee was spot on tonight when he says you start going after the American people, and people are going to say, do we really want to vote for you?
And that's one thing too. I mean, it's one thing to criticize people and the supporters in the heat of the moment in the campaign, but what we're seeing now is that after the results too, a lot of the left-wing media are criticizing the American public because they want closed borders, and they're electing Donald Trump. And it's going to be interesting to see if these leads hold up, how the left-wing media, who's been so negative, calling Trump supporters Hitler and Nazis, how they handle
still say the same
day after, so to speak. All right, we got to get to a commercial break again. We'll be right back. Bianca De La Garza, to my side here, John Bachman. More special coverage of Election Night 2024 as a crowd gathers. Donald Trump is on his way to the convention center. We do expect him to speak sometime in the near future. Stay with us for that.
Right, hold on.
When Rosa Parks stepped on that Montgomery, Alabama bus on December 1st, 1955, she didn't set out to make history. She just wanted to get home. Montgomery's segregated buses had divided seating.
You hear me now?
Passengers in front, colored passengers in the back.
Text me if you can hear me.
When the bus driver needed more seats for his white passengers,
I had to cut
he
it
ordered
down.
her and 3 others to vacate
It's
their
over with
seats.
though.
The others complied
You can't hit us
and
with.
moved.
You can't race bait us.
Rosa
You can't.
quietly refused.
You
and
can't
was
race
quickly
bait us. You
arrested.
can't say we misogynistic.
Working alongside Dr.
That
Martin
shit don't
Luther
work no
King,
more, bro. This is
Rosa's
totally new.
arrest sparked a
It's a
highly
totally different
effective
generation, bro.
citywide protest with African
It's a
Americans
new, totally new,
boycotting
different
city
generation,
buses.
bro. We're not going
Rosa's
for that no more,
protest
bro.
and resulting
Ain't
boycott
shame us no
didn't
more.
end segregation, but it sparked a movement that ended the
No
racial
more shaming,
system,
bro.
paving the way for
No
a
more
more
shaming
equal
people to
society.
agree with you because you
You're
want people to agree
watching
with you,
an
bro. No, bro.
American
People
moment.
got their own train of thought. People got their own opinions. People got their own belief system and what they stand on, bro. That's what we seeing today, bro. It's finally saying, bro, you know what, bro? I'm gonna vote for my best interest, not
All right,
because
great
of
to
what
have you
other
back with
people
us.
think
And a
or
look at the
feel.
crowd
I'm gonna
at
vote
the
because of
Palm
facts.
Beach Convention Center in West Palm Beach. Donald Trump
And when
is
you vote on
somewhere
facts, you know you
between
go for Trump, bro,
Mar-a-Lago
because
in that
he's on
location
facts, bro.
right
Kamala
there. We
Harris
do
is an,
expect
is an
him to
emotional
speak at some
vote.
point tonight.
Everybody voted for Kamala Harris. They're
Losing track of
emotional.
time. It's 12:35
There's
here
nothing she's
on
gonna
the
do
East
for you
Coast.
next
We're
4
going to be
years that's
with
gonna
you
benefit
for
you,
the
bro.
next little bit,
There's
at
nothing
least
she's gonna do
until
that's gonna benefit me next
2
4 years,
a.m.
bro. But
We're
pander
standing
all
by
you.
waiting for some
Pander,
of these
pander,
results
pander, pander,
to
pander.
check
Pander,
in. While we
pander,
wait for
pander,
Donald
pander,
Trump,
pander. We don't
let's
need that,
talk
bro.
about these
We need to be
Senate
focusing
races,
on what's
because
really
this is
going on
also
in the
going to be
world.
critical for the
Taking care of the
way
country, bro.
the
Inflation,
country
shit like
looks
that,
for the
bro. Border
next
control.
4 years. All right, or at least for the next
Abortion,
couple
teaching our
years
young
until
ladies
we
to
see
keep
the
their
next
legs
election
closed. That's the
cycle.
type of
All
stuff
right,
we
let's
need to be
start with
worried about.
Pennsylvania
Not
here,
not
and
no
we see
no
Bob
pandering
Casey
bullshit.
the incumbent there, losing
Like
right
no,
now to
no, we
Dave
don't need that,
McCormick.
bro.
We
Kamala
have
Harris in office is gonna be a big
83%
distraction. We
of
don't
the
need no
votes
distraction.
in so far, and Dave McCormick has just about a little over a 1-point lead
So
over
for
Bob Casey.
her
Remember, a
getting
lot
this
of
win,
polls
bro,
has
is gonna
Bob
be
Casey
big
winning
for the
this
whole
race,
country, bro. I mean, him getting this
with
win is
Republicans
gonna be big for the whole
outperforming
country, bro.
polls
For
in
for
Pennsylvania. As
her
we move to
and
Michigan,
the
Mike
Democrats
Rogers
to be cutting off the
still
music,
has about a
people are
1-point lead over
leaving
Alyssa
and they're
Slotkin
changing
here,
the music. Just let
Democrat
you know she's
in
not
this
even
race.
gonna
Mike
show up. She's
Rogers,
not even
thought
warm
also
enough
be
to
in the
show
House.
up and
Alyssa
take her L
Slotkin
like a woman.
is a
She'll come out
current
and just say, "Yeah,
member
we
of the
didn't get the
U.S.
job
House,
done,
both
but I love
duking
and
it out
support
for
y'all."
that crucial Senate seat in Michigan.
She's not
Mike
even warm
Rogers
enough
has
to
the
do
lead
that.
there now with 62% of the
It
vote
just,
in.
but it
We
just,
move
it
a
just
little
show
bit
you what
west
type of
to
person
Wisconsin, and Eric
she
Hobby
is.
challenging
She's a
Ken
sore
Waldman, the
loser.
Democratic incumbent there.
Even
Hobby
even
has
because
about
if
a
you won, you would
2-point
have been
lead
out there.
there
If
over
Donald Trump
Tammy
lost, he would
Baldwin.
still went
So
out
that would
there.
be another
He would have gave a said
Republican
something.
pickup. And you look at Montana,
Her, she
another
just say,
key
"Fuck it."
state for control
Fuck
of the
all these
Senate.
people that
Tim
have
Sheehy,
taken
the
time out their
challenger
day
there,
to come out here to
is
support
beating
me. Win,
John
lose, or draw,
Tester
bro. You still should
by
come out and
almost
speak
20
to the
points.
people
So a
that supported
significant
you.
lead there for
Especially
John
if you're gonna
Tester
run again.
over
This show
Tim
me
Sheehy
it's no
over
way she's
John
gonna run
Tester.
again.
And then some of the
If
other
she if
races
she
that
was
have
if
already
she
been
was
called:
gonna run again, she would
Nebraska,
come out after
Missouri,
taking her L and
Tennessee,
say, "You know
Marsha
what?
Blackburn, who you see
I
a lot
failed,
here
but
on
we will run
Newsmax and
again,
NTO.
bro.
She has one re-election
We're gonna
there.
take the momentum
Mississippi,
off this
Roger
election
Wicker
and
has
take it
one
to the next. See
re-election.
y'all in
Ted
2028.
Cruz
She's not
and a
doing it
hotly
because she's not
contested
coming to
battle.
the
This
enough.
was
She
supposed
know
to
that.
be close, remember. There was a lot of money spent on this
She
race
know
by
that, bro. She's not
Democrats,
trying to come
but
out there and
Colin
speak.
Allred was not able to, he lost
It's a
by
wrap, bro.
almost 10
It's
points
a wrap,
in that
bro.
race.
The
Rick
Biden
Scott, also,
and
this was
Harris
supposed to be a little bit
administration,
closer than this.
to me,
Rick Scott just
me growing up,
absolutely
and my
crushed
kid
him.
asked me about them, bro.
Carousel,
One of the worst presidents, vice presidents of all time.
Powell. Trouble pronouncing her last name there, but
Probably
he just
is the worst.
absolutely trucked
Probably
him
are the
in
worst.
that state. A resounding win. Also a pickup for Republicans in West
Both of them
Virginia.
are the
Jeff
worst vice
Justice, the
president,
governor of
president of
that
all
state,
time.
once
Period,
upon a time,
point
he
blank.
will be going to the
Inflation, all
U.S.
this
Senate, and
stupid
so will
shit.
his dog, his
Letting
bulldog, Baby Doll.
transgenders
This will be a
fight
nice addition.
against
That should be
women, do
fun to
stuff
see
against
that in the
women.
Senate.
Joe Biden, bro,
Bernie
him
Moreno
looking like
picking
he
up
incompetent
Ohio,
to be
defeating the
president,
incumbent
looking
there,
like
Sherrod
he
Brown.
fucked up, bro.
Another
Nah.
big pickup
Get that nigga
for
up out of there, bro.
Republicans. And what this all means now is Republicans have gained control of the United States Senate, according
Republicans
to
have officially gained control.
They have an advantage
Got
of 2 seats.
41
right now. We're
Republicans.
still waiting on Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin,
Yeah, 41
and
Republicans in the
Montana. And if
Senate
all
to
those
43.
go the way they are trending right now,
Come on,
Republicans
let us go,
could
baby.
have as much as a 6-seat lead in the U.S.
Let's go. Come on, let's stop playing with us. Let's go.
We're also watching Pennsylvania.
Georgia, we
and,
straight. We
Erie
straight.
County.
Now
Fetterman
we gotta get
said this
Warnock up out of there,
afternoon
bro.
that if
Please you gotta get
Donald
Warnock
Trump
up out of
was
there.
Erie
Please get
County,
Warnock
and it
ass
does
up out
look
of
like he did.
there. Got to.
That's also certain pockets of where we're looking at some of these races and the numbers that are coming in. Let's bring in our very next guest, president of the American Principles Project, Terry Schilling. Terry, great to see you. We hear Donald Trump maybe on his way to where you are with Elon Musk, Dana White, and sort of his entourage there. And perhaps Kamala's camp is telling folks, go home, she's not coming out. So signaling something maybe afoot where you are.
Listen, I can barely hear you guys, but I can tell you that this crowd is electric. They just called Georgia here at the victory party. It's looking great across the board. What I'm
He
paying
been had
attention
Georgia
to
though,
right
but they
now
officially called
is
it. That's cool.
Pennsylvania and Wisconsin.
He been had Georgia. Associated Press been bullshitting on Georgia.
And Donald Trump gets so much credit because he never
Newsmax
backed
been gave him
down.
Georgia.
He kept fighting.
I don't get why they keep why they want to. I don't know why they won't
Terry,
officially
there was
stamp
a
it
lot
though
of
that he
talk,
won
too,
Georgia.
concern among evangelicals that they weren't going to show up to vote for Donald Trump. This is a historical trend we've seen in the past. A lot of evangelical Christians just simply stay home. Talk about the appeal that Donald Trump has to the evangelicals who did show up to vote and the inroads he's been able to make with that community.
I'll get off soon as they make it official that he won. Soon as they make it official he won, I'm off. I'm finna go chill, take my head to sleep. Out of here. I gotta stay up though for the victory.
We're concerned about putting men in our daughter's sports, men in
I
our daughter's
invested.
private spaces. And we're concerned about what
You put in, you taking account, you buying this shirt. I done put in about $37 in donations to the Trump campaign. I gotta stay up. I gotta enjoy this moment, bro. I paid for the moment. I gotta enjoy the moment.
in American political history.
As we look at the stage here,
I said you can't shame us no more, bro. We're gonna vote for the fuck we want to vote for. We're not trying to tell you why. We vote for Trump. Just say okay, keep it pushing. Don't ask me why, nigga, because I wanted to.
speak tonight. Are we going to see Tulsi
Nigga,
Gabbard?
you see what's going on in the country, bro. I'm gonna vote for the woman that's already in office. Keep ruin office and get some more. Like hell, no, fuck out of here. We're not doing it.
But the Trump campaign has to be very confident about where they stand.
They should be. We Gucci.
Look, I think everyone here feels good. I think the Trump team has to feel good. These numbers are very promising. I do think that Elon Musk will probably make an appearance tonight. We know that he's at Mar-a-Lago with the president watching the results. And that's very good for my children because I promised them that if Donald Trump won the presidential election, I would get a Cybertruck. So congratulations, Bobby, Max, and Peter, and Tucker. You're getting the Cybertruck, guys.
Wow, that was a tough bet to make.
Christmas comes early.
Yeah, I met your beautiful daughter at the RNC, Terry. You're a great family man. It is about values, voting your values, but I think also leaders that have character.
Zach, your ass a liar. Zach, your bitch ass supposed to join, bro. Come on, bro. Stop doing this shit. Don't say you're gonna hop on, you don't need to hop on, bro. Come on.
Versus, the character of these other candidates.
Man,
I think a lot of people are looking at that as well. And we've seen people pray
hop
for
on.
Donald
No,
Trump.
you need to hop on,
We need to
nigga.
pray for our leaders, and we need to pray and make sure that they have good moral compass because their directions and their choices impact us on so many levels, a multitude, be it national or foreign policy issues.
No, that's exactly right. And look, I think you can tell a lot about a man by what his children think of him and how his children turn out. And if you look at Donald Trump's kids, it's very clear that he's been a very good father. They love him with all their heart. And also they all turn out pretty successful. But we do need to pray for our leaders. These battles that we're in, it's not just politics and winning the elections. It's spiritual, it's personal, it's everything. And we do need to pray for these guys because they're getting attacked left and right.
All right, Terry Schilling, always great to see you. Enjoy that Cybertruck.
Thank you, guys. God bless.
Thank you so much. Obviously, the mood in different rooms. We're looking at the mood there in West Palm Beach versus James Rosen, who is at Howard University. Let's bring in our very next guest to talk about what we are seeing as the night goes forward. Now, morning, we're past midnight. GOP strategist, former New York Senate candidate Joe Pinion, also Newsmax contributor.
Anybody that's in, make sure you subscribe to the channel too, man. Show us love, support, bro.
I'll start with you.
Thanks for watching.
Female voters also may not have turned out for Kamala Harris.
You're on the road to 200, man. Make sure when you come through, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, bro.
I want to say good evening to all of the Harris campaign, the campaign family. Thank you
Oh,
for all that you have
the
done.
way of the white flag.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in the promise of America. We still have votes to count. We still have states that have not been called yet. We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the vice president tonight, but you will hear from her Tomorrow, she will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation. So thank you. We believe in you. May God bless you. May God keep you. And go HU and go Harris. Thank you all.
4 losers, bro. 4 losers. 4
You know, you
losers.
hear some cheers.
Can't even be
there,
warming
but
up the
those are
stage
not
and get on that
the
stage and
cheers
take your
that
L,
they were
bro.
expecting maybe to hear tonight. You
4
notice there
losers.
is no VP seal on the
He walking
podium. That's
fast. He
something
just, you
that
can tell he
she's
disappointed.
kind of been her
He
signature when she
disappointed,
shows up
bro.
to
He like,
speak. The vice presidential seal is on the podium. Cedric Richmond, former congressman there, speaking on behalf of Kamala Harris,
he's so
promising
disappointed.
an appearance
He's sad
tomorrow.
too.
But again, that's not the rhetoric you hear from a campaign that feels confident about their position, talking about that there are still votes that need to be counted, and they are down in all of those blue wall states right now.
Yeah, and it's still,
Told y'all, bro.
I mean, it's not.
It's never
It's
gonna
getting
happen,
late,
bro. Trust me.
12:44.
If
So I
we
guess
do
the
get, if a
time
woman
is
do
now
leave, she's
for
gonna
they're
be a
going to let people
Republican.
go
She's not gonna
home
be a
and
Democrat,
let
bro.
them know. And
You're
they
not
are
going for that.
going
You're not
home
gonna
and
tell
beach.
our
You see
daughters
the
it's
crowd
okay to
there,
have sex with most people
filtering
with
out of
abortions
Howard
if they see
University.
fit.
And just
Not
looking
doing
at
that.
Pennsylvania again, too
Not
soon to
doing
call
that,
a
but it's
state, of
ignorant
course,
as
but when you
hell.
look at
A lot of
Monroe
people
County
Christian are
right
very
now, a
religious are
county,
against that.
this is actually where my
All the
dad
ghetto
grew up, and I spent
motherfuckers
a
and
long time there
rednecks
as a
can be
kid.
cool with
It
doing
used to
whole
be a
ass
very
lame
rural
ass
area.
like
It's
that.
become more of a
People
bedroom
with
community
morals
for New
not
York
with that,
City.
bro. And that's what you
But
see. That's why
it's
people don't
moved
ain't voting for it,
progressively
bro.
left
You trying to
over and
push this
over
abortion,
the
she
years.
was like,
But Donald
instead of
Trump
you
is
pushing
now
abortion,
winning
how
there,
about you
not
push
by
don't have sex
much,
until you're
by
married?
half a
Don't have sex
point,
with
but
people that
he is
you don't
still
see yourself
winning, and that's a
being
county that
you're
Joe
married
Biden
to.
won handily back in 2020. And
The
this has
man
been
of
the
means.
story on a very granular level all night. These counties that Joe Biden had won crucial places in 2020, Kamala Harris has not been able to
They
put together the
sad,
same
bro.
kind of victory,
They are sad.
at least not yet. And
I
again,
really thought she was gonna win.
Pennsylvania, 87%
I
of
did
the
too at
votes
one
have been
point.
counted. We're still going to, we're still planning a long process here before we learn more about
Yeah,
that. But it's
too.
just one of those counties that we've been watching very closely all night. And as you watch the Harris supporters head home for the evening, much
Oh,
different
guys,
scene
go
in
sleep.
West Palm Beach, where they are waiting. And I think we're going to hear from Donald Trump very soon. In the meantime, let's bring in Joe Pinion and Chrissy Clark. They are back with us. So first, Chrissy, let me get your reaction to what we're seeing there in Washington, D.C. and what we just heard from Cedric Richmond. No word from Kamala Harris tonight. Not a good sign for her.
If you just now joining, Kamala Harris basically told her people, her audience at Howard to leave. She'll be back tomorrow. Basically being a sore loser, and she's basically given to defeat. She knows she's defeated.
Just a surge of young people
She's
going
come
out
to
to
grips
the
with.
polls to go
She's
vote
been
for Kamala
defeated,
Harris, and I think what we
but
can
she's
see
being a
from the
sore
early
loser.
poll
She should be
indicates
coming out
that
today
that
telling
just
to the
wasn't
people,
the
why are you
case.
waiting
Young people
tomorrow?
are still disaffected by the two-party system.
Let's show you
They're
that she
still
knows she lost.
disaffected
Sore
by
loser.
everything
Her and
that's
Watson,
going on
who's
in
sore losers.
Washington,
Both of them
D.C.,
should be
whether
coming
they're
out.
Republican or a Democrat.
They should
So
wait
they
till
didn't
the
turn out to
results.
vote for Kamala
Whoever
Harris,
wins, whoever
and
get the
that should be an
270
indication
first,
to the Democratic
take their
Party
L,
what they
come
need to do
out,
next time.
keep their head up high.
And
And if
Joe,
you're confident that you can
we
run
see
again in
some of the exit
2028,
polls,
you'll
low
push
black
that.
turnout they're seeing in swing states
If
like
you're not, just show
Pennsylvania
you
and
they're not
Michigan.
neither one. They're done. They're done.
And obviously the party
I don't think
in
Kamala
this
Harris, she's
room
still gonna
here
be
in
within
West Palm Beach
politics and
shows the
within the
real
White.
excitement.
I think she'll
But
still
there
be in like
has
the
been
Senate
sort
and
of
all
a
that stuff,
sense
laws
of
and all
the
that. Wants to
connection
go back to
with
doing what
all
he's doing,
sorts of blocks
but
of
it's a wrap,
voters
bro.
that Kamala was struggling
We won't
with.
see these people in the White House ever again.
Yes, I think they believed that Kamala Harris could just show up with not a single vote cast in her name and inherit the Obama coalition. And it turns out that people didn't think it was a good idea to have a nominee that no one chose. And then after they basically canceled the primary to protect Joe Biden, a man that was called an old man with poor memory. And so they're sending everybody home.
Yep.
Shades of the Jacob Javits Center. That is not what you do when you believe you're on the pathway to victory.
Yeah,
It's what you
bro.
do when
You
you
don't tell
realize
everybody to
that
go home. You
the
think you're finna win.
can't
That don't
find
make
the
sense.
words to realize that after Hillary Clinton became the first candidate to lose, she's on the path right now, if these numbers hold up, in that once famous blue wall.
But come on, she likes hard work. Hard work is good work. That and the middle class family. I mean, these talking points didn't resonate.
Yeah, but you have to do. You
Not
have
a
to
lot
do
of
the
joy in that room. The joy is gone, and I think the reality is Americans didn't want joy; they wanted jobs. And President Trump had 7 million new jobs pre-COVID. President Trump had the lowest unemployment for Black Americans while he was president.
Yep.
So these are the facts. And they thought that they were in a pre-2020 America. They were not. They were in a post-2020 America, where PTA moms are put on terrorist watch lists. The border was overrun, and they started basically chaos abroad between Gaza and you're a
Uber Eats has
trying to see.
That October jobs report too of 12,000 was just another nail in the coffin too.
Let's we're going to tell Chrissy and Joe to stand by. We'll get back to them in a little bit. We're going to be up late tonight. I guess I should say this morning. But let's get out to James Rosen, who is joining us from Howard University and what once was the Harris Watch Party, but it is not a party anymore, James.
Nope. Everybody said it.
And there's not much left to watch here as the crowd is now dispersing, having been informed by Cedric Richmond, the influential former congressman.
Yeah, it's all right. He's gonna win, but he's gonna get Wisconsin, which will make that 240. Then he's gonna get Pennsylvania. He's on the verge of getting Pennsylvania. Georgia, he has Georgia already. I don't know why they just don't go ahead and count to put the Georgia in. They get Georgia, so right. He good. He done.
That they would not be hearing from Vice President Harris tonight, that they will hear from her tomorrow. It was
that's some sore loser shit.
and you could just sense the disappointment in this extraordinary crowd.
Two sore losers. Why not stay and take your L and get on the stage, keep your head high? You know what I'm saying? Take your L like a woman. She don't want to do that.
And a lot of
It's
these
obvious.
people were standing on their feet literally for 7 to 8 consecutive hours. And it's baffling to this reporter, having covered presidential politics for the better part of 3 decades now, why the vice president didn't come here and reward that loyalty. And frankly,
He's a sore loser. You don't care about the people for real, bro. He just wanted y'all votes. She exposed herself. She exposed herself. There's no way she could run again in 2028. And she just pulled this off. And y'all still gonna vote for her after she basically said, okay, I lost. Fuck y'all. All y'all came out. You got people flying out to Howard, the alma mater, just to go see, just to witness history. Even though I didn't vote for it, just to witness history. And they should be rewarded with you coming out there, win, lose, or draw, and speaking and saying, you know what, thank y'all for coming out. We won. If they won, thank y'all for coming out. We took our L, but we came out. 2028, we'll be ready to come back and try again. If you're gonna really run it a second time, you're gonna do that. It's no way she can run a second time if you don't reward your loyal fans, bro. All the people that have been supporting your delusional stuff and some of the ignorant stuff you've been saying, you don't reward them by telling them come home tomorrow. What if they only had a 1 day there? What if they were just only want to spend time today and they got to go back home?
But didn't even appear via video.
You just wasted all these people's time and resources.
Remember how many times
You want to be you the leader. Fuck out of here, bro.
President Trump became the first sitting president to visit the March for Life rallies, the anti-abortion rallies in Washington. How many years we saw presidents call in to those rallies? She could have done that as well. So it's baffling to see. But
All your support, you won't even dress your supporters there. That's crazy. That's a bad look. That is a bad look on you, not supporting it. Come on, bro. Y'all want this lady to be president. That's crazy. She don't even want to talk to y'all if she loses. Score loses. She in her feelings. I lost, so I don't want to go talk. Come on, bro. Just childish.
At least one of us can have it earlier night.
But thank you, Jay. Excellent reporting as always. And she'll take some heat, but also we should note Donald Trump is heading to his supporters. Now, granted, it's under,
because he loves his people. When lose the draw, he loves his people.
But they were still cheering for her, and no one, they're still.
They tell you that Donald Trump want to care about himself. This is proof Kamala Harris want to care about herself.
Not even just.
You can never tell me that he don't care about his people no more. And this woman just did this. You can never say that ever again. Anybody that said that, you're full of shit. Shut up. Donald Trump only cares about himself. Kamala Harris, she cares about people. I knew she cared about me, but she don't want to come speak to you if she lose. She knows she's gonna lose. So she don't want to come speak to her supporter. Speak tomorrow. Watch how everybody making this speech. Yeah, it don't make that you lost. Like you have the right to not want to speak right then and there. Really? All these people, it's cold. It's probably cold out there. All these people sitting outside waiting for hours and hours, and they don't get the results that they deserve. That's fucked up. But at least what you can do to make up for it is speak to your people and your supporters. You just say fuck your supporters and say we'll talk tomorrow.
All right, let's bring in our very
We'll
next
talk
panel
tomorrow.
as we wait for Donald
Timor's
Trump
not even
to
there.
show up.
They say you won't even hear him speak.
Former New York
Why are you
Congresswoman,
not
member
speaking?
of the Independent Women's Forum, Nan
You was
Hayes
running with
with
her.
us. Also, the National Affairs reporter at the National Review, John Fund. Welcome into you both. Thanks for staying with us. We know it's getting a little bit late, but we knew it would be.
Great to be with you.
All right. Kamala Harris, James Rosen really hammering the point that these people were on their feet. They were outside. They were waiting. She could have done something, if not physically, called, video. Nan, Why do you think she didn't come out to do it? Obviously, we think we know why, but Donald Trump's going to at least show some face this evening.
Yeah. Well, President Trump's had a
right,
really great night.
Congressman Nan, can we just
So
stop you
sorry.
real quick? Dave McCormick is stepping out on the stage right now. Who's running for Senate in Pennsylvania? He has a lead there. Let's listen in and see if he's going to make a victory speech here.
What a great group of friends. We are so honored to have you all here today. And how about my wife, Dina Powell? So to say that Dina and I are partners in this whole thing, and I wouldn't have done it without her, is an understatement. She is, this is something we decided to do together.
Nah, Elon, you good. You ain't got to shut it down.
We felt honored to try to do. It was a
You ain't
mountain
shutting
to
nothing
climb.
down, my boy. You
And
good.
none of this would have ever happened without Dina. So thank you, Dina. And now I want to just ask the question, who's ready to save America? To do it. And listen, this election night's not quite over, but about 85% of the vote is in. And we've looked at where all the rest of it coming, and it looks like we're headed in a very good direction. And listen, when we started this, Dina and I looked at the country. We feel like we've been blessed
Good
by
shit, my boy.
everything America has to offer.
Dave
Two of the
McCormick,
luckiest
good
people in
shit.
the world.
Yes,
But
brother.
that opportunity, that American dream is slipping away, and we got to get
Pennsylvania,
it
yeah.
back for every single Pennsylvanian and every single American. And we need new leadership. We need new leadership in the Senate to make sure that every single kid in Pennsylvania has the
Read this shit
opportunity
up, man.
to be all that they can
Oh,
be,
you
regardless
guys
of
racist.
party, race, creed.
Fuck outta
We
here.
need to create opportunity for every single person. We need to create an economy that works for everybody. We need to secure our
Make sure you subscribe when you come in, like the video, man. Please subscribe and like the video, man. We love the support. Appreciate y'all for watching this video.
jobs. The bottom line is we need leadership.
Almost there,
we
man.
don't have it, and we're going to get it. And so, listen, in the coming days, the election results will be finalized. And when they are, we will look forward to a new agenda, a new America. And we'll look back on this day today and we'll say that was the day that we turned the corner. That was the day that we had new leadership in Pennsylvania. That was the day that we got our country back on track. And, some of you know, I think most of you probably know, I had the opportunity to go to West Point, and my brother went to West Point, and my mom and dad went with us to West Point for 8 years in a row. And they hadn't gone back for 35 years, and we took them back last fall. And with Dina's parents as well.
They
And
they deep in West Palms right now, y'all. They are deep in West Palms right now. They deep.
etched in granite.
Everybody out there.
And the speech says, duty, honor, country. Those three hallowed words
He's more.
not
He's
only dictate
it's most likely
what
that
you
he's
ought
gonna
to be,
win.
what you can
You know
be,
what I'm
what
saying?
you will be.
With
They're
him
a
winning,
rallying
to me, it's a guarantee that
Build
Donald Trump's gonna
courage
win.
when courage seems to
For him to be
fail.
that high,
To regain
to show you
faith
that
when there
Donald
seems
Trump got
little cause
Pennsylvania.
for faith. And to create
People
hope
see through this shit,
when
bro.
hope
I'm just letting y'all
becomes
know people
forlorn.
can't dumb us down no
That
more.
makes sense to me
But
because this is a
trust me,
moment
bro.
where
Democrats,
we
they're
don't
gonna
have
come
enough
back stronger
leaders
in the
showing
next 4
courage.
years. Trust me.
This is a moment
Trust
where
me, bro. They're
Americans
gonna
are
push a
losing faith.
crazy
This is
agenda
a
just for
moment
2028.
where America
They're gonna make
is
it
losing
like
hope.
you have to be
But we can
forced
turn that page.
in
We can look
delusion
forward.
to
We can
have to
have an
vote for
America that works
Democrats to
for
vote for a
everybody.
Democrat. Why
It
you gonna play the
starts
race
now.
card?
It
We're not
starts
doing
with
this.
this
Why I gotta.
election.
We got
It
show
starts
platforms
right
like
here in
me.
Pennsylvania.
When you join, man, make sure you subscribe and like the video, man. Please subscribe and like the video, bro. We appreciate that. We love y'all for watching this with us, man. Be like that podcast. Thank you. But yeah, bro,
450 visits
we not going for that
in
no
every
more.
little
But
town
what?
and every
2028, but what? They're gonna keep pushing the same agendas. That's why you got platforms like mine and other up and coming platforms. But we just want to call these people out and just say, "You full of shit, bro. Like, shut up. You can't coon us. You're not gonna coon us. Call us cool up and times to make us feel like, oh, we ain't got no, oh, we on the wrong side. No, we on the side that we want to be on. Everybody has a choice, bro. Just because we want to vote for don't mean nothing to you, bro. Like, when you vote for don't mean nothing to me. That's your vote. Kamala Harris don't even want to talk to y'all folks, bro. After she's finna lose, that's lame, bro. She's supposed to be the leader. How you a leader, but you can't speak? Come on, bro. Leaders don't do that.
This race And a guy
Leaders
like
don't do
Bob
that, bro.
Casey potentially
Leaders
going
leaders
down in
don't just because they get the bad end of the stick. They say
well,
fuck the people that supporting them. No, they stand
it's
tall and still
been
they
a
supporters.
remarkable saga of everyday Americans
But that's who y'all voted for.
confronting.
Everybody
I think,
regret.
you know,
I bet now
very much
this just
unlike,
happened.
you
Her
know,
just
thank
basically
goodness for
canceling
Newsmax, thank
the
goodness
Riley,
for places
little
like
Riley and her
Newsmax
party,
that
election
do,
party.
but
For her to
everyday
do that,
Americans
bro, I bet you if you
confronting
rewind, bro, Donald
finally
Trump had way more
with their
votes.
votes. The
She's not a leader, bro.
machine
She's
that
a
has
sore
been
loser.
arrayed against
I
them,
say Donald Trump
against
was
their
sore loser.
common
She's a sore
sense,
loser.
against their pocketbooks, against their values. And President Trump was able to make, it seems, the New York Times Needle now has him at a 95% chance of winning the entire thing, the election tonight. But
Breakfast Club is live. Let me see.
President Trump has
I know the
brought
Breakfast Club ain't
together
live.
a movement
And when you come in, make
of
sure you like, share,
diverse
subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the
demographics,
video when you come in, man. Thanks for
Americans
watching
who
us.
felt
Thanks for
left
watching the video with
behind,
us.
who the Democrat Party
They said the Breakfast
and
Club is
their
live right now.
nominee, who
Yeah,
was
Charlamagne the guy crying about.
never
Check
made
this
it
out.
through a primary process, you know, who was appointed, was going to be
this out.
installed, and they said no, we're not doing that. And Bob Casey was a part of that very ungenuine.
Yeah.
You know, when he
They
said
done
he
now.
cared about the people of Pennsylvania, he
They
still
done.
voted.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, must have been at least
Yeah.
95% of the time
After her
with the Democrats who
they was
were
at Howard
pressing
University. After she told everybody to go home, they
so
done. They
John
left.
Fetterman said it. He said
They
from the
left.
beginning Donald Trump is going to win. So I think that's what we're seeing.
All these
And
people
I
up there,
rejoice.
man. And I bet you if you watch the show, bro, it's a whole bunch of just calling people racist, coons, misogynistic, bro. Ain't really no intelligent conversation. Them really telling you, hey, the reason why she lost, bro, because people are tired of pandering. They'll tell you people are just racist instead of just being honest with you know, bro. People are tired of pandering, bro. People are tired of this pandering shit. They are.
This evening, her supporters were told to go home, and Howard University
She
is
told the
now
people to
empty.
go home after them folks stand out there all day watching this.
Look, this is an
All day
absolutely
supporting her. She
historic
tell y'all just go
election.
home. She don't
Donald
even give a
Trump,
fuck because she
comeback
losing.
of the
We're losing.
century, 2 centuries. The
When you
Republicans
join the
taking
channel,
over
man,
the
make sure you
Senate.
subscribe and like.
But
Man, everybody
your
coming in right now,
viewers
make sure you
and
subscribe and like.
listeners
When you
should
join the channel,
understand
please
there is one
subscribe,
more
bro.
chapter to
We
be
would truly
written.
appreciate it,
The
bro.
House of
It goes a
Representatives,
long
like
way,
the
man. We love our
Republicans decided
supporters,
for
the
a
people
week
that
to 10
come in and
days,
watch,
it's going
even
to
if you
be
come in
very,
and out.
very
And
close.
just like our
Even
video and
as
subscribe to the
Donald
channel,
Trump
bro.
won
I
Pennsylvania,
truly
and
appreciate
even
it.
as
And my guys
McCormick
truly
won the
appreciate it.
Senate race there, Republican incumbent in
If you're
Pennsylvania
just not
Scott
coming
Perry
in,
went
Donald
down to
Trump is on
defeat.
the verge of winning. Right
There are
now,
networks
it's
that say the
248
Democrats
to
have a
213.
slightly better than even chance of taking the United States House back. That
I
would
predict
cripple much of Donald Trump's
it's
agenda
most likely that he's
because
going to
the
win
House
Pennsylvania
runs
and Wisconsin
and Dan knows
and
this.
Michigan
The House
and
runs
not and
on discipline. And
hold on,
it's
my bad, not
extremely
Michigan,
difficult
but
since there are very few moderate Democrats
what's
left
by
to
Michigan?
bring over any Democrats to anything that Trump would want to do. So there will be a lot of
Yeah,
recounts.
nah. Shada won Michigan.
Last minute votes.
Shada won
And I
Michigan.
think eternal vigilance is necessary here.
She
All
won
those
Michigan.
lawyers that were ready for election integrity efforts are going to
Yeah,
have to
but
be devoted
Charlamagne
to
got
key
him ain't
House
talking about nothing,
districts
bro.
because it's going to be very, very tight in the House.
John Fondant Hayworth, we appreciate your comments this morning. We thank you so much for being with us. And folks, if you are just
Yeah,
joining us, this is
Michigan.
our
Yeah,
special
he
election
finna
night
win
coverage here on
Michigan and he
NBC.
finna win Wisconsin
We'll
and
clarify
90%
going on
votes.
here.
Yeah, it's most likely he's
1
gonna win
o'clock.
Pennsylvania.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, Bianca, and here we are. We're still waiting.
Arizona, he's still up in Arizona by 0.7%,
About how long
and he's up in Nevada too
the final results for the House. And stay
by
with us here. We're going to bring in former Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell, who I'm
3.4%.
sure
So
can talk to us a little bit about that. One of the key races there was in the 7th district of Virginia.
once again, when you
Governor
come through, man, make sure you
Virginia
subscribe to
Democrat
the
winning
channel
Derek
and like the
Anderson.
video, bro.
Have
Truly
you been
appreciate it,
surprised
man.
at all,
And we
Governor
appreciate
Hayworth,
everything y'all do
things
for us,
have
bro.
played out
For
in
coming in
Virginia?
supporting us. Without y'all, bro, we wouldn't have nothing.
No, I mean, the
Thank y'all.
polls were showing that we were down 7, 8, 9 points in the Trump-Harris race. We've lost since 2008.
He told us Donald Trump was gonna lose, bro.
John.
Everybody's sad right
and so
now.
it played about
It's gonna
right
be a
with
civil war.
Jen
Fuck it,
Kidd
ain't, bro.
wins,
Shut the
one of
fuck
the
up.
top congressional races in the country.
All these
She
people, it's gonna
wins
be a
a
civil
race
war
in
when he
Southeast
become
Virginia
president.
by
What civil war?
8 points, and we have 2 others in the
Nigga,
7th
everybody
district
going
right
back to
now.
work tomorrow, bro. Nothing finna change, bro.
Same thing.
But I just how people look at the word, how people take the word. It's all it is, bro. Nothing's gonna change but the people. That's it. The world ain't gonna change. The world gonna stay the same, bro. It's the people.
Governor Bianca
But it's
here.
gonna benefit us
You know,
because
you're
our
someone
gas
who
finna go down.
has dealt with Jack Smith,
We ain't gotta worry
a
about
figure in this
immigrants just coming in
campaign
our
who Donald
country thinking they
Trump
can
has
just come
said
in this
he will get
country
rid
that
of if
that's
he is
ours,
in the
think they
White
can just
House.
take
And
it over because they
for the
just
Supreme
sneaking
Court,
in. The
obviously,
border
Eileen
control is gonna be
Kennedy says
better.
was not
You know what I'm saying?
appointed.
Inflation,
Talk to us about
jobs, gonna
what
be
we have
more
seen.
jobs in America.
John Fund just talked
You know what
about
I'm
the
saying? Gonna be
comeback of the
put more
century,
money gonna
2
be in
decades of
everybody's
Donald
pocket.
Trump,
Like,
where he
stop it, bro.
was
We good with
even a
Trump, man.
year ago with all these indictments to where he
Folks gonna
is tonight,
get some
with
money out of
potentially
this
any
nigga. Come
minute
on,
now
bro.
walking in to that convention center filled with love and supporters.
Donald Trump become
And
president made me want to go
standing in a
harder.
really
Made me want
good
to
position
be better as a
right now
person,
in
bro. I
this
was gonna be the
race.
same person regardless of him
I
being
agree. I
president.
mean,
But now seeing
it's
that the person I wanted to
extraordinary
be
for a
president is becoming
billionaire
president,
from
bro,
New York
I'm
to become
blessed,
the
bro.
champion of the
I'm
little
blessed.
guy in the flyover states. And tonight, with historic margins, gaining about 8 or 9% among
We just
Hispanic
waiting, bro. We
voters,
just waiting on
about 8%
Wisconsin,
among
Michigan,
black
and
males,
Pennsylvania, bro.
significant new
When them
support
3
among
hit
union voters,
and
and
everything's
good
official right there, bro, we know who
coalition
won.
on
Right
how
now
to
it's not
win.
even close. It
And
was a little
with
close
my
in the
old friend
beginning,
Mr.
and it was like
Smith, who
60%
is got
reporting.
chronically
Now
bad
since it's
judgment
like getting to
about
the
the
80s
rule
and
of law
90s,
and when
like you
to
can see
go
the
after
gap.
people,
Gap is
especially
coming.
those he
Yeah,
doesn't
he's like
agree with.
50, she's like
I'd say
47.
to have even an allegation of wrongdoing is enough to derail campaigns. But after 4 separate sets of indictments, 2 for Mr. Smith and others, I think we've lost some faith in the federal justice system to the point
Yeah, you got to
that
give him
Donald
Georgia.
Trump was able to win.
Alaska
It
fucking with
looks like
Trump.
he's going to win, notwithstanding all
Alaska
these
not even
charges.
rocking
So
with Kamala Harris. Jesus.
we need to restore faith in our justice system, I think, is the big takeaway. And kudos
Wisconsin
to
coming soon.
Donald Trump for
Pennsylvania
hanging
coming
in
soon.
there against all odds.
Georgia,
Governor,
at
always great
the
to see you. Thanks for
94%
staying up late.
reporting,
Questions
Georgia
early.
officially gave Donald
This,
Trump.
my mom said nothing good ever happens after midnight, but this is the one exception.
Georgia became, you know what I'm saying? Georgia officially became red. Became red.
That's good. Thank you.
All right, good to see you, Governor.
Thanks, Governor.
Wisconsin,
All right, let's go back to the maps now and just give
86%
people an
until
update
it'll
on
be
where things
official.
stand
If it's
because
red
we're
or
still
blue.
watching the
Pennsylvania is
situation
at
in Pennsylvania.
90.
You can see Donald Trump.
You know what I'm saying?
according to
Probably, I say
our projections here has
we're
a
probably
2-point
it's
lead
coming soon.
right now
Pennsylvania,
in that state.
Pennsylvania
So let's
results are
just take a
coming
look
soon.
here. This
Coming
is
soon.
Pennsylvania. Donald Trump up 51% to
It's coming
basically
soon. Trust me.
48% to Kamala Harris. 91% of the vote is in now. And if you remember just a few moments ago when Dave McCormick was on stage, we were about 85%. So 6 more percentage points have come in. But again, we're still anticipating a very late night or a long couple of days for Pennsylvania. We move over to Michigan here. Donald Trump has a 2-point lead in Michigan right now. And this was, somewhat of a surprise.
But we're not long a couple of days. Why are we waiting a long couple of days in Pennsylvania? We doing recount?
That has not panned out.
Come on, bro. It's obvious who's winning.
Dan O'Donnell, who's a radio talk
Shouldn't
show
take that
host,
long.
has a lot of experience in Wisconsin, knows the area of Milwaukee very well. And he was very confident that Wisconsin might be the best looking state for Donald Trump in this area. He has a lead in all the blue wall states so far. We'll see if those hold up. Now, as we move down to Arizona, he has a tiny lead there in Arizona, a little bit over a half a percentage point, 0.6 of a percentage point there with 56% of the votes in. Now, if we go back to our 270 map and this was the projection here. I don't know if it's going to work for me. Let's see. We'll go back to this map here, but Donald Trump, if he brings home victory in the 3 blue wall states in Arizona and also Nevada, which doesn't have anything reported yet, he could have over 300 electoral college votes. And you think about that, even what John Fund is saying, he's absolutely right. The House of Representatives can certainly slow down Donald Trump's agenda, but if he has a mandate of over 300 electoral college votes, what does that mean for him too? And we'll also have control of the Senate. We talked about the importance of his ability to get through his cabinet positions and the ambassadors and all the other federal appointees that'll have to get confirmed, how important that will be for his presidency.
And right now, again, if you are staying up late with us, there's most likely going to be a show. Even though things have not been called, Donald Trump is heading to greet the people who have been waiting all night. We want to make sure we get that. So we're going to take a very quick break and we're back with more. And any minute we could be seeing Donald Trump in West Palm Beach with the throngs of crowds. We'll be right back.
Thank you for watching this with us. Before you leave, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like our videos. Like this video, if you want to see more, we got clips, certain stuff we talked about, topics that we have in each podcast, all the stuff that we talk about. We got some little dirt topics, some giddy topics. Make sure you go to our videos, check our clips out. Thanks to everybody that watched this with us, man. It was so fun. Election party watch. Thanks for everybody that came through. Appreciate Drew. Appreciate Morgan. Appreciate everybody that came through and subscribed. The people, everybody just came in to peek in and see what we were talking about and left. I appreciate that just for even giving our podcast a chance. So I appreciate everybody and have a good night. We out. We'll see y'all Wednesday. No, today is what? We'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll see y'all today. It's 12. It's 1. So we'll see y'all today. We'll see y'all a couple of hours. We out, man. It'll be like that. If you coming in, make sure you subscribe to the video and subscribe to the channel and like the video. We out.